Alright, I'm back. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you all had a nice break, but I think we're about ready to start tonight's game. We're returning to the world of Forza Horizon 6. At least one more time, right? We've certainly done a lot already here, right? We became Horizon Legends, we got the gold stamp for Discover Japan, we went on a bunch of day trips, but there's still a little bit more left to do, right? A few more stories to read, a couple more endgame races to do, maybe a few more sights to see here and there, so we say we make the most of the time we got remaining, you know? Welcome back. Thank you. I'd love to watch this, dude, but I'm tired. I'll have to leave. I hope you have fun. Yeah, go get some sleep, Eric. Yeah, thanks for being here. Yeah, hopefully you get a good sleep. Remember to hydrate. I will. I actually got some water during the break. I went out, got some water, so I'll be able to keep myself nice and hydrated. And with some proper hydration too, right? Not like the Sprite I was drinking earlier. Alright. How we get in here? Let's do it. Let's get in here. Let's get started. It's like when you're nearing the end of your vacation, right? You've got yourself like a nice long vacation in like the best place ever. You just have the time of your life, but you know it's gonna end, right? And you got like a few days left, right? A few things left to do, and you're like, oh, we're gonna make the most of it, you know? Live it up while we still can, while we still got the time, while we're still here. And that's what we're gonna do tonight. Gotta wait for them to get everything readied up. Oh, there we go. Oh, I heard music briefly, so gotta wait for the garage to pop in here.
Welcome back, Kunoichi.
There we are. We're back in. I come to the next stream. It'll be to say hi and leave. Don't want to sleep at 4 or 5 a.m. 3 days in a row. That's understandable. I'll probably stream again on Friday. So, yeah. Anyway, in any case, yeah. Have a good sleep. Yeah, you see those signs at the hotel. Come back soon. You're like, yeah. It's like, yeah. Hope you had a great visit. We enjoyed having you here. You know. I was like, oh man, it really is coming to an end, isn't it? All right. Well, why don't we do it? Let's drive one more time. Oh, we're gonna do it several more times actually, because we'll be hopping in and out of cars. I know there's like 2 or 3 stories, if I remember correctly, right? There's Drift Club, there's the garage thing, and I can't remember, there's a 3rd story on top of that. Okay. Why don't we do Drift Club first? Join Jordan in Drift Club Japan.
Hey, it's Jordy. Come find me at Daikoku. I have someone I need you to meet.
Time to fail horribly at this story here. It's kind of funny though, right? Considering just like how much emphasis Horizon 4 and 5 kind of put on their stories. It does feel like 6 sort of scaled it back a little bit, right? Like you have the major arcs are really just like day trips, the garage, Drift Club, and maybe one more. But yeah, you're not getting something like, say, the movie scenes from 4, or the whole Vocho story and the explorations that you got in 5, right? Oh yeah, last day of a con, you're like, I don't want to leave. I know, it's such a bittersweet feeling. I certainly got that feeling a lot when I did my cons. Especially with the way I did it, right? So like a period of time where I would go to a con, like the first few days, I would be cosplaying as various characters, but for the final day, I would usually just like come in during my just wearing regular clothes, because yeah, I'd be like going back home, you know. So just it certainly feels like, man, just like slowly kind of moving back to the real world and all of that, you know? It's kind of funny because I think some sellers noticed that too, where I would go up to them in the last day and they're like, "Oh, you're not in a costume today." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'm not." Alright, drift through the city. And of course the target is score, so I've got to get 20,000 drift points. Well, I guess we'll see how it goes. Here we are at the parking area, where it's surprisingly empty for some reason.
Hey, thanks for meeting me. Oh, I love
Man,
this
the animated
spot. Great for
guy
a bit
getting out of the
drifting.
car.
Speaking of, have I mentioned Drift Club Japan yet? It's a club, obviously, like a.
They got, like, some
a board
slight
game
lip
club
syncing
or
in there,
badminton
too.
Club, but for, you know,
Well, they do a lot of this too, where the character who's speaking has their back turned towards the camera, so they don't have to animate it too much.
RX-7 and following me, I'll take you to your Drift Club taster session.
Ah, okay, a little entry exam, alright.
We're off to meet Hamada Isamu-san, actual drift legend.
Oh, wait, that has a camera. I gotta take a picture of it real quick. The Formula Drift. Oh, I got something for Daikaku Monument too. Alright, sweet.
And humble Drift Club Japan member.
Humble, huh?
Well, he's actually the cornerstone of the whole thing. The best part of Drift Club, aside
Oh yeah,
from the drifting,
leave friends you don't see for another year. Oh man, that's kind of the biggest part of it, huh? A whole year goes by and man, a lot of things can change in between that time, you know? A lot of things can happen. But it does mean you'll have a lot to talk about. A lot to catch up on, maybe. And certainly, you'll take every opportunity to make all the memories you can while you're able to meet in person, I imagine.
I like you there too. Drifting is legit now. Never used to be. Far from it, in fact. This whole series, competition.
Yeah, it used to be an underground kind of deal.
Best of the best type stuff.
You would need to have like a need for speed if you wanted to do some drifting. I like how that car wanted to switch lanes, but Jordan was like, "Nope, let me power through here real quick." Oh, this was the meeting spot. Right at this intersection, okay.
Jordan's friend, Hamada Isamu. You want to try your hand at drift? Sensible choice. Hey, no pressure to join our drift club right now. See if you enjoy it first. But let's talk more drift. Tokyo City is waiting for us.
Yeah, we gotta do a few drifts in Tokyo, huh? Gotta do some Tokyo drifts, am I right?
Only ever drift once. Has to be in the city. Tokyo City.
Alright, so no, the 3-star target is 200,000 points. Oh, I see there's a time limit too, okay. So it's probably a case of you want to be drifting your way there. Let's see, destination is 3.2 miles, and we got like about 4.5 minutes to get there, so no pressure. Yeah, 4K videos and tons of pictures. Oh yeah, especially the pictures, for sure. I'm back. Welcome back, Tabby Femboy. Okay, maybe 200,000 points might be a bit more of a challenge than I might have expected. That's a really good thing they decided to make the roads really wide. I know people were saying, you know, in real life, you know, the streets of Tokyo are not this wide, but it's like,
If you don't drift with style, it's just skidding.
you know, it's a gameplay consideration, right? You probably want wider roads so that it's more conductive to driving, so as I can understand it to an extent. Alright, it's 150,000 points for 2 stars. I suppose if I can get that, at least I'll be satisfied. It's funny to think about. All this time later, and drifting still might not be my strong suit.
That's just showing off.
Although they're making things a bit easier. Making things a bit easier, I think. I remember having a whole lot of trouble with drifting earlier on. Look at me looking out the window. Or can just see me looking out the window. Look at my sick drifts. Yeah. Just like pumping my arms going, yeah, look at me. Woo! Oh yeah, baby. Alright, 2.1 miles. I still got 2 minutes to get there.
One of the greatest to ever do it, Keiichi Tsuchiya-san, aka the Drift King. Imagine how wild it was way back when someone would lose traction on purpose in a normal race. Imagine.
Yes, he started in the street scene, just like what you're doing now. Street to circuit, just like the Drift King.
Everyone's got to start somewhere, right? Oh, wait. I think I might have turned too early. Sorry, they want me to go this way. Okay, still 2 miles, and now I only have 1.5 minutes. I should probably start hoofing it towards the finish line here. So all these points aren't going to be worth anything if I don't make it to the finish line, you know? Yeah, like every McDonald's car park, or any large parking lot in general.
Like some kind of car snake.
Around here, it would be like the mall parking lot, or just like a big old retail store parking lot, like Walmart or something like that. All right, 1 minute to go, 1.5 miles. To be fair, if I hit 2,000 points, I can just beeline it. I really don't need to keep on drifting, right? There's no bonus for going over the target. Oh, I just noticed I have 35 seconds left. Alright. Now I gotta go. I got 30 seconds to cover 1.3 miles. Oh god. I might not make it. Oh. Certainly not gonna make it like that. This is like when you're just like out having fun in the park or something, and then you go look at the watch and you remember, oh right, I promised I'd meet someone at this place at this time, and you're just like absolutely trying to hoof it to your destination. Oh man, 10 seconds, are you for real? I might have to retry this part actually.
Come on, you can do it.
Try again, I didn't make it. No, I didn't. I kind of wasted a lot of time there. Alright. You know what they say, second time's the charm, right?
If you only ever drift once, has to be in the city. Tokyo City.
Yeah, put the thigh highs down, we gotta go, go, go! Man, imagine that being like a design decision. I think there was like actually a character like that in Dragalia Lost, where like they had like the thigh-high socks, but only one of them was worn properly. The other one was just like bunched up around their ankle. Right, because they were like the klutz type of characters, so like the whole thing was like they would be clumsy and, you know, maybe a bit clumsy about putting on an appearance too. So that was a pretty funny thing. Wait, thigh highs? Where? Oh, probably somewhere, right? I know I got like a couple lying around my room. Okay, I think we're making slightly better progress. I'm already over 100,000 points partway through this event.
Look at you go! Like some kind of car snake.
The route they've planned out is like pretty drift friendly as well, right? Kind of taking through a bunch of turns and everything. Ah, you're wearing your own right now. Haha, nice. They're like comfy. I don't know. real nice to wear just like
One of the
casually and
greatest to ever
everything.
do it, Keiichi Tsuchiya-san,
Certainly get
AKA
it.
the Drift King. Imagine how wild it was way back when someone would lose traction on purpose in a normal race. Imagine. Yes, he started in the street scene.
Alright, still got 2.5 minutes, 2 miles to go.
Street to circuit, just like the Drift King.
What? Okay. We're good, we're good. You had black and red ones when you had the heat wave. Ah, yeah. Reminds me, there was like a scene in the one manga. I think I turned my childhood friend into a girl, where they were doing like the uniform switchover, and like the cross-dresser character who wore like tights before was like, yeah, it's too hot to wear tights now. And so like a friend was suggesting, well, why don't you wear socks? And of course the socks they proposed were like thigh-high socks, so, you know, dual purpose, right? Keeps it cool and is a charm point. Oh, speaking of, I think I turned my childhood friend into a girl. I did see, it's gonna have an anime series, which is really exciting. Honestly, it's like one of my favorite manga that I've read in recent years. The story is super wholesome. And by that, I mean it's like really cute and fluffy and stuff, right? It's just like a feel-good story all around, you know? So I'm really hoping that the anime will do it justice. Even if it only gets a season, hopefully it'll be a season to remember.
Brake, a smidge of e-brake to tighten the angle, rear-wheel drive kicking in to control that lateral movement. I tried it in a front-wheel drive car once. Did not end well.
What about an all-wheel drive? Have you tried it there? Alright, yeah, we're doing pretty good. Under a mile to go. Or I could just drive. I could just drive. Don't need to drift anymore. Boom! Done.
You are welcome at Drift Club Japan anytime. Growing our community, nothing more important.
So,
It's
what
all
do you
about the
think?
growth, am I
Drift
right?
circuit next? Or we wait?
We wait. You and your friends should meet some of our other members. Build those skills, we will help. Then you'll be ready.
Yeah, it's about making those connections, right? Make those connections, meet the people, expand your world, and all that. Interesting, I'll have to check it out when the anime comes out. I'm looking forward to it. That might be the one thing that might get me to re-up on like an anime service subscription. I'll get it for however long it takes for me to watch the entirety of I Think I Turned My Childhood Friend Into a Girl. Alright, here we go. Chapter 2. Welcome to Drift Club. I wonder if they'll have a line in there. It's like, first rule of Drift Club, you do not talk about Drift Club. Second rule of Drift Club, you do not talk about Drift Club.
You must be our
Oh.
newest member.
Going out to the
Call me
mountains.
Midori.
Okay.
Welcome to Drift Club Japan.
Yeah, I think I might have
Welcome sounds
met you on
very
a day
complimentary.
trip. Oh, hydrate.
Told me
Thank
to
you.
take you out to the
Let me
mountain
get some
roads.
water
Try
real quick.
something new.
Thanks for taking the time. I know you're busy at Horizon, and congrats on the purple wristband, by the way.
Ooh.
This
Thank
is
you.
no trouble.
Thank you again.
Drift Club time is my
Also, you saw I got the
time.
throwing
I wanna
system
see what our new recruit can
And
do.
even though I'm PNG tuber. Took a bit of finagling, but I made it work.
I have a plan.
Oh, okay, this starts out with the drift. Alright. We're just right into it. I can dig it. And it looks like the 1-star target here is 150,000 points.
Drift. Step 2, improve skills. Step
So I have to
3,
assume
add
3 stars is
four,
gonna be like
four.
500,000.
Step 5, turn up to Shimane Drift Circuit with said skills. Step 6, revel in glory. Oh, and stretch goal, get the respect and recognition of Hamada-san.
Let's stick with step 1 for now.
Oh, and also question mark, profit. You know, gotta eventually get around there.
With the original Japanese drift pioneers. You see, most racing technique says that oversteer is something to be corrected, but those early drifters said, nah, actually, this is fun. They harnessed it, and the oversteer
This is
technique
fun.
Without people like Hamada-san, I would never have thought I could use a car in that way. I'm just thankful.
The real stuff was my 3D. Yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure. Having Live 2D is pretty fun, though. Finally get to use the things like the throwing system and pinning of assets. To be fair, I could already do that with the 3D model, but yeah, it's something else to be able to do it with like a custom, you know? Certainly a bit of an adjustment you have to do sometimes, but... Oh, 2 stars is just 200,000 points. Okay, so maybe 3 stars is 250,000? That'd be a logical progression of things. Please be careful. I've driven off the mountain almost like 4 times now. I mean, that's the risk you take, you know?
No fear.
Okay, so yeah, 3 stars is 275,000. Alright, we got plenty of road to go. And it's got plenty of curves in there, so... Hey, if I do drive off the mountain, no problem. I can always rewind, right? This game is very generous with rewinds. You can basically do them whenever, and they'll rewind things back for you. Like, even the time, right? They'll put time back on the clock, depending. So it's pretty good. To be fair, it can lead to trouble in some spots, like we experienced that other week, but for the most part.
Alright, I see. It's a no-chill run, is it? Good.
Okay, looks like you're gonna fit right in with Drift Club.
I mean, when the 3-star target is like 275,000 points, I kind of have to be a bit less chill than usual. Chat in the car, trying to not spill drinks. Yeah, right.
Least efficient ways to take a corner, but it's the most fun. Fact.
I mean, that's like a test, isn't it? It's like one of the initial D tests. Just like have a glass of water and get your drifting skills up to a level that you're not spilling water out of the cup. It's like to the point where like our initial D arcade game had a condition for that, right? They would have like the on-screen cup of water that you would have to try to not spill. Right, to spill as little as possible while doing your drifts around the corners. Ooh, I almost made that one. It is pretty fun to see like how different video games will handle drifts though, right? Sometimes in games like these where it's like, yeah, drifting is not something you want to do all the time because, you know, you do it wrong and you'll end up like spinning out or taking a turn way less efficiently than you would normally. And then you get to a game like, say, maybe like Burnout or Mario Kart or something like that where drifting into turns is very much encouraged because that's how you get boost, and then you can boost out of the turn anyway to sort of make up for the speed, or, you know, drifting is just doesn't lose you all that much speed to begin with. I'd be an angry foxy if I spilled coffee. I'd be pretty angry if I spilled any drinks, to be honest. The cleanup would be quite the effort. Not to mention just having like spilled drink, you know, that means you have to put some effort into cleaning it up, right? You gotta get the soap and the paper and maybe do a few passes of cleaning it over just to make sure it's all out and you're not left with like any lingering stickiness or spills or anything like that. Man, we got way more points than we needed. You know, it's about sending a message, right? So to let you know, yeah, I know my craft, I know how to do this. We can keep going. Alright.
Welcome to Drift Club Japan, as if there was ever any doubt.
Let's see what Chapter 3 has to offer us. One word, Tuge. Drift through one of the iconic Tuge roads. And I see the 3-star target here is only 120,000 points. That's pretty low.
We are going up in the world. Literally, up in the mountains. Tell 'em.
Hey, we met briefly. Rob Glenn. Likes
Yeah,
drift.
we met in the
A
day
lot.
trip.
That guy. So, I think it would be a good idea to head to the Snake in Mountain passes. That is a classic drifting ground.
And we
can
will be
imagine.
running the exact same route from any number of Isamu-san's drift videos. So let's head out and up.
Upwards and onwards. I like how these cars are slightly off center. Alright, hold on for a moment. I need to take a picture real quick. Ah, man, nothing new. Good to see Rob back in Forza. Yeah, I actually learned that. Like, turns out Rob is a... Oh wait, no, this is just get to the top. Okay, we don't need to do anything yet. We're just driving.
1v1 on a mountain pass, well, it's probably Toge.
Let's be clear. Toge is about grip, speed, focus. The roads we use as
Yeah, it turns out Rob is a recurring character.
Just use them differently. Drift
Much like the same way of M. Rossi and Darius Flint, and I guess to an extent Kira and other fellas. Right, I'm a dip from Strim now. Have a good one, y'all. Alright, see ya, Tabby Femboy. Thanks for stopping by. Pretty funny though. The format of the story still hasn't changed from before. You might get multiple sections in it, but there will always only be like one part which actually gets you the stars, and that's the one that's going to matter. This game seems to be fairly better about it though. But they're not like kind of hitting you with multiple unrated sections before you get to the rated part.
Like I always say, though, in Drift Club, we want to see style. Because drifting without style...
Is just skidding, right? I say that too. No, hold on. I got that from you.
Aha!
live by
Aha!
Right, buckle up, and I'll see you at the finish.
Alright, now we drift for real.
No, you don't need to pass. Just keep up, send it around the turns, and don't look down.
Remember, 120,000 points. I see we only have like 1.5 miles of track, although it's very, very snaky, so... Also, is it just me or am I like in the Tirreno right now? Is this a Tirreno? Yeah, very fitting. Surprised there's no film story like in 4 and 5. I mean, there's always the possibility that they'll add it in later, right? 'Cause I know, 5 especially, I remember when they would add like a bunch of stories to the game post-launch. Yes, it is. I thought so. I think Jordan just brought it up as well. Alright. Yeah, I can see why the target is only like 120,000 points. I just feel like it's harder to achieve. We're like a third of the way through this road here. 2 minutes to go. Aw, man. How about a third of the way to the target? Well, halfway to the target now. I do like how they have that one off-ramp there, right? Like the runaway ramp if your car is just like barreling out of control, just getting on that ramp there. It's pretty nice. It's okay. Half the course remaining, still a little over a minute and a half to go. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Yeah. Nope. I'm certainly not going to try to waste time getting out of there. Getting out of whatever my car is stuck on. Gotta be like a piece of debris or something, right? Man, did even worse then. But it's fine. At least I'm not stuck. That's what matters. Okay, I'm not gonna waste time spinning out there. Time is precious. I only got a minute and a half of it left. Alright, better. We keep going.
Jordy, your friend is showing you up. You're not gonna take that, are you?
He kinda has to. Just looking for that skateboarding creature from that game I played a while back. Oh, Driftwood! Our longboarding sloth. Man, I want to get back to that game, actually. Turns out I was actually closer to the end than I thought. That being said, the challenge did kind of ramp up towards the end there, so...
Oh, yes! Absolutely fine!
Oh, hey, I did it. Alright. I can just drive. I can just drive to the end. Don't need to worry about... drift points. I only got 30 seconds to cover these last 300 yards. Alright, we did
Well,
it.
you two, it's been a pleasure, but I have to scuttle off. I'm doing one of those day trips. You heard of that?
Oh yeah, I know the boss.
I
Tell you
did
what,
like
I'll get you a
7
steep
of them.
discount if you show up and drift with us at the circuit when we're ready.
I'll see what I can do. Only because you're doing such a fine job. But the discount could grease the wheels a bit too.
It's like they got a bit of continuity in here. It's rather amusing. I can just imagine him flying overhead getting big air. Yeah, it's like one of the missions the sloth has to do. I'll probably smack into a tree, or a fence, or something like that. But hey, at least he got some sick air.
A+, S tier, 3-star, big time effort there, well done.
Just 3, not out of 5. Anyways, we're going to the next one. Don't look down. Enjoy another Toge Mountain Road. And this one requires 300,000 points for 3 stars, so... better buckle up for this one. This one's probably going to be a challenging one. 1.
I hear you've been improving. So, let's see what you can do.
Oh, so no pressure then, Hamada-san.
No pressure.
Just drift. Let's go.
No pressure. Not pushing down on me. Not pushing down on you.
Drift Club Japan, it's not about competing with each other, Jordan. It's about building up all of our skills. That when we drift together, we all win.
Yeah, rising tide and all
Most
that,
important
right?
rule to follow in Drift Club Japan is rule number 1. And what is that?
Do not talk about Drift Club.
Rule number 1. Drift Club Japan members celebrate progress, not podiums. I just hope I'm not a victim of Rule 5. You must buy dinner for everyone at Drift Club if you hit the barriers at the drift circuit.
Ha ha ha. Yeah. Every victory is something to be celebrated, right? Everyone's victory is something that should be celebrated too, you know? Because hey, you want everyone to celebrate your victories. Yeah, that's why being part of a group can be good sometimes, right? Because you'll have that motivation to keep up, right? And seeing everyone sort of improve themselves might give you the motivation you need to improve yourself as well, right? Certainly see the idea there, right? Friendly competition, yeah, exactly. Man, I just realized I'm halfway towards the 3-target. And we only have 1.4 miles of track left. Yeah, this is definitely one of those where you want to be just like drifting back and forth. It's real nice they're giving us a bunch of drift-friendly cars in these stories.
Now, go all out.
Give it everything you've got. Pour everything you have into this one drift. I want to see the fire in your eyes. I want to see the spirit. I want to see that drive. And all that, right? Something like that. Even though I'm a sore loser and always play to win. Yeah, it's probably something I need to get better at.
Maybe you can train up for next Drift Club members.
To be fair, I think I am. I don't know. Try not to let the losses get to me too much. Although sometimes it just feels like you get one of those nights, right? Where it feels like nothing's going your way and the entire universe is just getting out to you and you're just like wishing something goes your way at least once, but it never does, so you just kind of end up spiraling harder and harder. And then at that point, it's like maybe good to walk away sometimes too, right? That might be part of it too. Know when it's good to take a break, perhaps. Walk away from it. Maybe come back with a fresh mind later. Okay, we can just drive towards the end.
So, Hamada-san, about our drift circuit readiness.
Maybe one more.
You're ready.
Oh, okay, we're ready
I
now.
just had to be sure. So go out and have one last practice.
Oh, one
And I'll
last
see you
practice.
at Shimanoyama Drift Circuit.
Okay, and then the
Thank
drift
you,
circuit is the
Hamada-san.
conclusion.
Honestly, good job it's not straight away, because I need a day or two for that to sink in.
Oh man. 4 sessions later, we're just like right into it. Oh man. Oh yeah, before you break a controller, for sure. Especially these days, because controllers are not cheap. Right? Like I'm currently using what is it, one of the Elite controllers right now. I'm just like remembering, oh yeah, these are like 3 digits worth of money. I certainly want to treat it like it's worth 3 digits, right? I want to make this last the same way my other Xbox 360 controller lasted for almost a decade before I swapped it out. Alright, chapter 4, or 5. Ready, set, and it's 200,000 points for 3 stars.
A little bird told me you got a spot at Shimanoyama Drift Circuit. Seriously impressive. Hamada-san doesn't just show up with anyone, you know?
Oh yeah, we've worked for it, and grateful we have.
We've
I would
earned our place.
100% be buying everyone dinner if I'd have gone day one.
Rule 5. Yes.
Oh yeah, because
I
you're smacking
know
the
all too well.
barriers.
So,
Although around here I
why
imagine
are
it's
you
not so
good?
bad, right? Just
why
like
not have one last run out?
hop out to
For your
the
big
to the
day?
konbini and buy like 6 onigiri, right? Probably good. Or like maybe 6 box lunches.
The best thing about having full access to Yuji's auto. The parts.
Oh, I see there's a car I can take a picture of, so let's do that. Another Formula Drift and a Mercedes AMG.
You know how many cars I've brought up to drift spec for the club? It's a big number.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Hey, Keiko, tell us what the drift circuit is like.
Most important
Oh,
are the
boy.
crowds. They
I see
come
this
to
car
watch
is
the
gonna
best.
make me work more for my drifts here.
Because you will inspire someone in that crowd to try
These
for
200,000
themselves.
points might be a bit of a challenge to reach.
Alive for a new generation.
Big problem is the stick drift. Oh, I can imagine. Imagine having to take your hand off the wheel for a bit so you can do the whole shift clutch, stick shift kind of deal. Oh, man. Oh, this is an older version of your real car, huh? Fun. I guess that's the fun part of these driving games, when you have a car that you recognize or a car that you really like and you're like, oh man, it's in here. Oh, that's so cool.
I have a feeling you're gonna shine at Shimanoyama. Keep it up.
I'm sure the ideal thing here would be to do like one really sick long drift around the entire bend. But yeah. Anyone who can do that, probably like everyone but me, I give them all the props in the world for it. There we go. Now I'm just settling into a rhythm here. Hard to work it because I have traction control on. Oh, you know what? You're right. I do have that on. Yeah, that would probably be a pretty big hindrance, huh? It's okay. We still have a minute and a half, and then the destination is just a mile away. Although with all this drifting, that reminds me. There was this other meme I saw and didn't realize was a thing until now. Apparently there's like this video of a K truck just doing a really sick drift, just like across the streets of Tokyo. And then someone put like the music of California Girls behind it. And then...
drifting for a few weeks?
Right, they had that video on top. And then on the bottom would be like some art of I don't know, people in a car just like doing stuff. So there would be like one person nonchalantly driving, and then the person in the front seat would be like dancing to the music, and then there would be like one person in the back just like looking freaked out and everything. That was like pretty amusing. There we go. Target met. Now we gotta hoof it. Half a mile in 25 seconds. I think we're good, though. I think we'll be good. Yeah, CPU is like, nope, no sliding for you. Oh, jeez. Whew.
Hey, thanks for drifting with us. Good to get one last run out before the big day.
No need to thank me. That's just Drift Club. Oh, I'll be in the crowd for this one. So, give it some flair for me.
Flares, you
Sure we
say?
could do that for you.
I'm pretty good
Thanks
at flares.
again, Keiko. Sorry, not thank you. Sorry, thanks. Best if I just go.
I wonder what that line sounds like in Japanese. Even though I know, this is like an English language series, and I probably wrote the English first. It's probably a line that might make more sense in Japanese. Maybe? Anyways,
magic.
One more.
Next time we drift, it's the real deal. Shimano Drift Circuit.
Drift Zoku. Oh, okay. And now it's not points, it's just getting a certain number of drift skills. Anyways, everyone here is going to get a lot of dinners this time around. Thanks to me.
Today is a true test of Drift Club Japan. Shimano Drift Circuit in front of a sold-out crowd.
Sold out? Nobody told me that.
Wait,
It's a good job.
where's the
you've
crowd?
both been in training.
Or are we driving our way
Don't
there
sweat.
first?
Come on, let's go.
Look at that, the gang's all here, right? Everyone who's participated.
Let's head to the Drift Circuit. You worked hard for this. Thank you, Hamada-san. Let's use the drive to get to grips with the car before we hit the circuit.
Oh man, this is a real drift-friendly car. Yeah, alright. No new cars. Probably figured as much, but I don't know. Can never be too safe. I feel like even though there's some cases where I don't see cameras over certain cars, I take a picture anyway, and I'll get credited for the promo stuff. Seeing these roads, I want to go mountain biking. Oh yeah. I can only imagine this like being quite exhilarating if you're riding on a bike. Just seeing all the scenery go by you and the rush of wind.
Control. It looks fierce.
It's kind of like the vibe Driftwood was going for, when I think about it, right? Just going down these scenic pathways, watching nature just fly by you, until you like get to a sudden stop, and then the world goes black and white, and you're ragdolling across the ground or something like that. hit the downhill sections would be fun on the street luge. Oh man. That's a thing where you're like lying down on a skateboard and you're kind of going downhill that way, right? I give all the props in the world to anyone who does that on the regular. Because I'm not sure if I could. That might be a bit much for me.
Welcome to Shimanoyama Drift Circuit. Our club puts in the time out there to show the crowds what we can do on the track. We want to inspire by giving our all together as Drift Club Japan.
Yeah, on behalf of both of us, thanks for this. I promise not to invoke rule number 5.
They sure like making
I was
that a
hoping
bit.
you would. Quite hungry. Now,
In any case, what's like rules 2 through 4? That's what I want to know. Like a bobsleigh?
Your
Yeah.
Ferrari has been built to drift, and every part of this circuit has been built to drift on. Use everything you learn and put it into action. All right, everyone. Heads down, eyes on, let's drift. That's it. You mastered this.
Alright, so I gotta do like 90 of these? I'm guessing within the time limit. Oh, okay, that's 1 dinner for everyone. It's definitely something where going back and forth would probably be beneficial for you.
But I feel like you have more in the tank.
Oh, we always got more in the tank, man.
Sharp angles, long slides. Let's go.
Yeah, like a bobsleigh. Yeah. You know what I was always like kind of interested in? Soapbox derbies. That always seemed like fun, right? Just like making a car like a sort of a contraption to go downhill on, right? Unfortunately, the places I lived at never really did any like sort of serious soapbox derby kind of dealios, so I only got to read about them and like watch it in shows. Still though, I bet it was like pretty fun.
Okay.
Probably something to get the engineer and like a person excited, right?
All right, last push. It's now or never.
Yeah, we ain't gonna live forever.
Now or probably tomorrow.
Just gotta live when you're alive, cause it's your life. It's like an open highway. Like Frankie said, I'll do it my way. Alright, 20 more to go. We're actually doing pretty well. Oh, okay, that's 2 dinners for everyone. Maybe more. I might have missed a few here or there. Okay, 3 dinners for everyone. Hey, there we go. 3 stars. Woo!
I like it. Make sure to go sideways over the line. That's a real.
Oh, 4 dinners for everyone. Man, I feel like the targets for the Drift Club in this game were... I mean, it certainly put you to the test, but... I just remember trying to do Drift Club for 4 and 5 and having the most trouble with them for some reason or another. This one, though, I mean, you know, still have the lock in, but it feels like the targets were more attainable. All right, there we go. 4 dinners for
I
everyone.
don't say this lightly. I mean, I mostly never say anything serious.
So do you know any stores that take
Thanks
credits?
for welcoming us to Drift Club Japan. I hope we did well enough.
more than well enough. I'm hoping you stay members for a long time to come.
Oh, you couldn't make us leave even if you tried. Obviously mean that in a good way, because that could sound weird.
I know what you mean. Now, Jordan, I'm fairly certain you broke Drift Club rule number 5.
You know what? Yeah. Let's focus on Jordan here for a minute, and never mind me smacking the barriers like 4 or more times there. Anyways, we'll probably see him again in Forza Horizon 7. Probably have like a sequel to Drift Club Japan or something, right? Seems more forgiving. It does.
Jordan is buzzing about Drift Club Japan. It's only the first step though, right? Hey, check your journal for an update.
That was in my top 5. No, top 3 drift events of all time. I'm impressed.
Well, I'm glad you think so. Alright. That story is done. Let us go check out the story of Yuji's Auto. Help Yuji and Keiko prepare a fleet of cars for a festival parade.
Yuji speaking. I need a test driver for a very important task. You are number 1 on my list, so head to my workshop. Onegaishimasu.
Oh man, I'm flattered. I will gladly help you out, person I met at the start of the game. Also the one who's been helping me with the barn finds. That too. Look at you going proper Merca in that Cyclone. Yeah. Yeah, I think I got this from a wheel spin last week. And I think one of the festival playlist tasks actually required this. Or something like it, so I have it tricked out a bit more than usual. Didn't slap a livery on it. Maybe I should have done that. You know what I also remember? I think, like, stories in Forza Horizon 4 and 5 kind of changed up the start points depending on which chapter you were on. But in this game, they always bring you back over to, like, wherever the story point is. The story point never changes, which I suppose is convenient, because you don't have to go searching around the entire map if you want to, say, leave off of the story for now and come back to it on a later day. Imagine that was probably a point of irritation for some folks. Could put my name on the windscreen. I could. I'll just settle with it being on the license plate for now. Right now, just having my four character designation on there. Oh, this is the other shop, huh? Oh man, there's a Fair Lady Z. Let's see, do I have this? No, I don't, so let's get that real quick. Yep, buy the car, shove it in the garage. Maybe I'll have need of it later. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just give it away. I'll worry about that when I come around to it. Alright, another 6 chapters, and first one is Comfort and Speed. Yuji knows exactly what car to start with, and I'm guessing this is going to be a speed zone or a speed trap. We'll find out.
And then it says, it would be a great honor to showcase Yuji's Auto at the Horizon Festival.
The letter?
Kind regards, Helena Marston.
Oh, the message.
Read it one more time, just to be sure. Okay, go.
I've read it 3 times.
He's still
I'll
in
summarize.
disbelief.
Helena loves your workshop and wants to show your elite engineering skills to the fans at Horizon Japan. We'll aim to work up 5 cars and parade them around the festival site. It's simple.
I see how this is gonna go.
We start right now.
1 car per chapter, and then chapter 6 will be the big parade.
Let's go pick it up. Iko.
I noticed this game doesn't do that thing where if someone says a word in a foreign language, then they'll put the translation in parentheses like they did in Forza Horizon 5.
If Helena wants the best of Yuji's Auto, we deliver exactly that. No making it easy. We show we make any car extraordinary. First project, Nissan Gloria. My own
Lofty
luxury
standards,
comfort
but
car.
I suppose it's good to have lofty
If I wanna
standards
get
for
anywhere
yourself.
fast, it's all about
As long as it's
relaxing,
attainable, right? And you're not, like, straining to reach them.
So,
It's kind of the other thing.
but at speed is our goal?
Yes, I like that. Comfort and speed. Very good, Keiko. Now follow me. I'll show you the way.
Comfort at speed. Oh no, Keiku's gotten into a fender bender. We might have to wait a bit. Nah, kidding. It's fine. It's a video game. 5 was terrible for the Spanglish. They kind of dipped into that a lot, right? Characters would just like randomly insert Spanish words into their sentences quite a bit.
I present to you the Nissan Gloria. I won it in an auction.
They're still
All
doing it
company
here.
car. Pure
Or they're
luxury.
still doing it here. Doesn't feel quite
So
as
okay.
excessive.
You will drive, and the car will tell me how to upgrade it.
Got that? Just to
Oh,
be clear,
okay.
the car doesn't actually talk. Yuji just listens.
Yuji is the
feels,
car whisperer.
understands.
I see.
It's his superpower. So let's run it out.
I think I can see what he's getting at anyway. All right, time to find a speed zone.
Be very careful. No damage. Keep it immaculate for the festival.
Oh,
To show
okay.
what we do, we will walk up cars.
So this is a
with no
three-parter.
previous upgrades. This one only had new tires.
So this one
and
isn't
general
rated,
maintenance.
but it has an objective
Performance,
anyway.
Same as 95.
Take something vanilla. Add bold flavor. Let's find a place to open it up. Get it to the limit.
The luxury is there. but speed
Honestly, it's kind of like my
can
philosophy
improve.
too.
In 95,
You might see it especially on
V6 power
social
was,
media.
and still
When
is
a
half
meme
the
becomes like
reason
trendy,
why you want to be in.
occasionally I'll jump onto the trend, but I'll usually add a twist to it.
Feels like the gear ratios aren't helping us get the speed we want. A simple change, but big.
It's like
impact.
recently with the one thing where I guess there's that trend going around with the VTuber that's like, don't say bad words, kiddo, and then you have like GB5 version of the VTuber saying some kind of bad word, right? Some way or another. And I just had a twist on that where it's like the Pixel Tuber version of me just says bad words, and then we look at each other, and when we do that whole the arm thing, right? The arm grab meme. At least I tried to do a version of it.
To see how much more top end speed we can get.
Nice.
It's like, yes,
So,
my brother.
You get the honor of sampling Yuji's handiwork. All right, jump in.
Man, that was a quick makeover. Let's give it a go.
You should feel a significant difference in top speed and acceleration. That has been my focus. We've upgraded the V6 engine with the race turbo. That alone adds almost 100 horsepower. And peak power kicks in much later.
Oh,
you might
you're
not
saying this is gonna
notice
be
any
peak?
difference until you hit around 4,000 RPM. That increased torque
4,000.
should sink you right into your seat.
There's a speed zone nearby. We could get an official reading. Follow your nav route.
It would be a
Careful with your
speed,
cornering
so
on the way.
okay.
It's optimized for flying like an arrow.
Man, am I ever gonna get to do a speed trap for a story? Or would that be too simple?
Engine upgrade performing well. That extra torque at 4,000 RPM gets you to your top speed quicker.
What's the target again? Like
The turbo upgrade
90
when
miles
it's
per
pulled up
hour?
Keeps it locked in.
Actually, I probably want to
The
get a
stock
running
version
start
would
on
be
this, so
left to the
let's
dust in a drag race.
go back a little bit. You saw I was busy in making memes? Yeah. I did put out one yesterday. I want to do a version of the drifting meme that I was talking about earlier. Like that one might be fun to riff on. I have an idea for it. It's gonna be like fusing my meme with another meme, so hopefully it'll be a good one. Hopefully people will like it. Ah, okay. Dial back. Hit the brakes. Okay, I might have to hit the brakes a bit more. I remember, it's like 90 or 100. I don't have to absolutely kill it. I just need to do better than average, it seems like.
Great job.
Which I think I
test
did
driver.
here. I'm pretty sure I did
That's
that here.
one upgrade down and festival ready.
Four
1
left to
down,
complete.
4 to go. Yep.
No time to wait. We need to find our next project with urgency.
We gotta assemble
Love
the
your
Infinity
enthusiasm.
cars.
We should make some calls. Line up something real special.
So which one would this be? Would this be like the soul car, or maybe like the reality car, or... I'm kidding. I was like, ooh, what's this when it popped on my timeline? Yeah. I want to get back into that more. Just like making more memes. I was on a bit of a tear with it, like before debut, and then I did a few more during April Fool's Day, but I haven't been quite doing that on the regular. I feel like that would probably help more, just like putting out the funny pictures, because people like the funny pictures. This time, it's all about rally. What's this, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 20, and 2 minutes? So we're gonna have to complete like an impromptu circuit or something? Maybe a time attack? Or a trailblazer? Seems too long for a
Yuji,
trailblazer, though.
You found your next project for the parade?
I ask you, do we want a challenge? I think we want a challenge. So?
Are you gonna get
I
a
have
Dodge
contact
Challenger?
That is a legendary road car with rally heritage. And we are going to make it more rally.
Gonna go even further beyond with rally? I look forward to it.
Okay, let's go and pick the car.
Gonna see more karaoke shorts? Maybe.
Follow me.
I have a few ideas in mind, and I am trying to progress on a few of them. I'm trying to cook. I am trying to cook. So hopefully I'll have big things coming. At the very least, my VTuber birthday is August 5th, and I do have something big for that day. So I can at least say that much.
Now you can turn it into a jet ski if you want it, Yuji.
Hopefully I can have those plans coalesce as time goes on. Heh, many fingers and many pies, eh? Something like that, yeah. Spinning a few plates. Hopefully I can keep them up for a bit. And gently take them off the poles once I'm finished spinning them, you know? Oh, it was right here, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do the thing before where we drive it back with minimal damage.
Without detriment to the car. But our only focus is to make what is good on the road even better off it. Competition spec.
Okay, test driver. This is your call to
Ah,
action.
specs. I'm familiar
Let's
with
head
that.
out.
Anytime I hear specs, I always think of the crew. I don't know. I think the crew may put a pretty big emphasis on specs.
We should take the car.
You know, the car roster was like pretty small, but there were a number of specs you could kind of tune each car to, right? So they had that going for it. And speaking of the crew, this reminds me, someone actually like has a modded version of the crew going on, right? Managed to grab it before they kind of Ubisoft revoked everyone's permissions for it. And someone modded in like a cross-country race, right? Based off of the one that was in Need for Speed to Run. So you would start in like San Fran and end in New York. It was pretty funny to see. It's like 225 checkpoints that they hit, and the race took about an hour to get through. Still, it's kind of funny, kind of neat too, to be honest. Ooh.
Please, I want to do
Oh god, that damage goes up.
Let's go get that Eagle.
Oh
Need
man,
another car for the parade.
that damage goes up. Holy crap. I was like, one brush with the fence and it was all over. Damn, alright. Alright.
Rally cars must cope with many different surfaces. Asphalt, loose gravel, dirt.
We should take the car off-road then? See how it performs. Sorry, might be bumpy.
Oof, that's endurance, yeah. Gotta be real careful. You know, this car's gonna get banged up later. We don't need to pre-bang it up, I guess. Oh, I do notice the license plate on this car is the standard Horizon. Because it's someone else's car, right? It's not ours, so our license plate wouldn't be on it. It's a pretty nice touch. Luckily, this is not a section that's rated. It's just a thing you do in between. Certainly gives a lot more incentive to get 3 stars in the rated segment, right? So that you don't have to go through all these steps again if you want to retry it.
Is critical for off-road. More clearance for uneven terrain, more stability, keeping the tires in contact with the surface. Rally tires are a must.
Indeed.
I have some I can swap over from another car I have. That will look the part, but also functional.
You've gotta make it pop more. You have to.
Oh god, don't say make it pop.
Of course, it must pop.
It's probably like a graphic designer's worst nightmare when someone says, I want you to make it pop.
I know. It's just the best part. And you won't convince me otherwise.
Imagine hearing a popping sound while you're driving is probably not great either. That usually means something's breaking. Thank God you don't have the sun shining on that wet road like a flashbang. Oh man. Like a big glaring flare. Yeah. Oh, that would be quite harrowing.
Look familiar? A lot has gone into this to make it rally.
And then 1 instant later.
Rally suspension, sports brakes, and I found some rally tires. Look.
And the pops?
Yes, I see it. They bring us over to the part.
Why don't we find
Race
out?
to the destination.
Okay, test driver. Let's see those skills. Floor to the destination on the map, rally style.
Oh, I see they have flares on the road, so
Dexter! Oh,
probably
very
means
good.
these are
Not
checkpoints
just a
we gotta
road car
hit.
anymore. You can hear the engine has more power. The anti-wrap working hard to keep the
Oh, we're going
throttle
uphill
down.
too,
You
so
get that boost pressure when you need it, every time.
trying to cut corners probably
We got that sound. Enjoy
won't
it.
do us good here. I still remember the stories I did in 4, where it's like a good number of them you could just like cut across certain parts and shave off large amounts of time. And in some cases it feels like the story expects you to do that and kind of has the targets according, you know, the targets accordingly. Set the targets accordingly. Yeah, this one puts out the flares out here. So even though if they don't say checkpoint, it probably means if you do miss one, they'll probably be like, hey, you missed a checkpoint.
Any unnecessary components have been stripped out. Lighter overall. For competition, every ounce of weight counts.
Yeah, return to the road with the period.
Drop into the uneven terrain. That's the
They
rally
really were stern about that.
Absorbs the bumps and keeps those tires in contact.
You have
with
till the
surface.
count of 10.
I ordered in some sports brakes. They should help you brake a lot later.
Rally tires help with that too. These ones are made of a harder rubber with a unique tread pattern. Built to grip the surface.
Right.
The condition.
20 seconds left to reach the destination. Actually, we're doing all right. I think we'll make it.
Push to the finish.
Floor it. Yeah. Just so you assume
One
I did a
rally
really
car
sick
upgraded,
braking start right in
tested,
front of the...
and ready to show at the festival parade.
Is that person in the background in that
Now I
orange
have a
jacket?
fast, comfortable car and a reborn rally car as well. What to do next?
Cross country.
You'll figure it out, Yuji. Maybe I'll figure it out first. Either way. See you soon. Done.
Bye-bye. Yeah, see... She said bye in Japanese, but in the subtitles it just says bye. You know, nothing to denote that it might be a different language. It just says bye. Just B-Y-E.
You handle those upgrades well. Thank you.
Alright, I'm actually gonna swap out cars for this next part here. Cyclone is fun and all, but let's get a different car to drive to our destination. Like, Ferrari. Waiting for car delivery, also known as we're loading the car into the world. Yeah, bring back the taxis. What happened to the taxis? I remember that one. That was kind of fun. Hey, rush hour. New challenge among the city streets. That's okay, so we're getting a streetcar. Alright.
I figured it out. We've had straight line speed, we've had off-road power. So next, we need to upgrade for the tightest roads in Japan.
Gotta get an extreme racer car, right?
Cornering with power.
That's what you're getting at.
Yes, Keiko.
We all agreed? Good. Now, I did some detective work already and scoped out the perfect car for this project.
According to my research, it'll be at this spot. Right here.
Okay, follow me. I'll tell you about what I found on the way.
Just gonna talk through our communicators. Okay, now I'm like significantly faster than them.
Please, the car.
Only one of the most fun little nimble cars you could ask for. A Mazda MX-5.
Great choice. Known for fun cornering, but not in competition without work. Who owns the car? Will they mind, you think?
Oh, no,
I hope not.
Absolutely fine. They have two. Otherwise, they wouldn't want to go from a fun at parties car to a this means business master of grip.
This is a good point, and quite a challenge.
They got two of them.
Collect the car, then test. I have ideas, but more like a cloud than concrete right now.
Man. I'd sure like to meet the person who's like, ah, yeah, you can take this car. I got another one back home anyway. Do what you want with this one. Man, I wish I could afford to do that.
It's not saying anything yet, because I know exactly how it drives. It's an MX-5. But how to change it? Make difference? Doshio. Good job.
Do you have a jet engine,
driver,
maybe?
a great
That
listener,
might be a start.
and even better behind the wheel.
All right, get yourself strapped in and let's go.
And
MX-5.
buckling up, that's
Fun cornering, playful,
such an
all-time
old
classic.
guy's phrase. Now we just say
I need
strap
all the
in.
cornering data you can get. We want to make this grip so you can push the extremes, brake later, get on the power with confidence. Top speed is not my concern.
Break
We
all
want
the
corner
limits.
limits. These gear ratios need to be shorter. Race you. When you're out of a corner, you want to gear ready to use the available power.
You're thinking lower top speed but faster out the corners? What about suspension? Anti-roll?
So you're saying you want good acceleration
Yes.
stat on the vehicle. I think I'm seeing your vision here, Yuji. Just need to find ourselves like an acceleration kit.
All right. Good data coming back. Keep going.
Attack these corners. Don't worry about traction.
Oh,
The
jeez.
MX-5 likes to be sideways.
Oh man, that was only like a third of the meter there.
Please?
I mean, you can buff it out, right? You're already gonna modify it. What's a little fixer upper here and there? I'm shocked though. I think I hit like far fewer of the fence section that other time, and that was the entire meter. This one was like a significant part of the guardrail, and this is only like a third of it. All-wheel drive swap.
All
That'll
right,
make it get
back
up
out
and
to the
go.
lab with our latest creation.
MX-5, now with added grip.
Huh.
There's more than that.
This looks like something I would
Let's
see in
test.
Outrun
I'm looking
if it
forward
had
to
a
seeing the
red
result.
paint job.
He's excited. This is him at his most hyped, by the way. So, go on.
Wow, just like me
Head
for
out.
real, for real. But like 9 times out of 10, I'm not the person who.
So, Yuji.
Oh,
confident
stay
this'll
above
turn?
80 miles per hour.
Great driver
Okay.
skill. This is now upgraded to hold onto a corner.
Yeah, so you got a certain amount of time to get up there.
No fear cornering.
It's pretty generous to start. And then it resets, so it's not like you only have a set amount of time to get back up to that speed. Oh yeah, and then 3 stars is 2 minutes.
We
Alright.
Changed a lot, Yuji. So
Let's see
wanna
how
give
this
him a rundown?
goes.
No. List is too long. But focus has been outside of the engine. We have sport brakes for stopping power into a corner, sport springs and dampers, anti-roll bar front and rear, all for stability. Driveline upgraded, and I fitted sports tires. They are the one thing that touches the ground. They have to grip.
I tuned the final drive. It's not speed off the top, but you'll have more acceleration to pull away, as promised.
Yeah, high acceleration. Oh man, I almost hit that bus. Oh, that would have been pretty bad. Aha, reset the clock, baby. I was worried I might not get back up to 80 miles per hour in time.
This flies through the corners. I got enough to know this ticks all the boxes. Well done, everyone. Another upgrade, ready for the parade.
The clock has reset once again. We are reset once again. Okay, it always goes back to 20. Yeah, we're good. We are good.
3 down, 2 to go. Though, I think we need to go wild for the next one.
I'm sure you could buff out all of that on the front, right? You got,
You can never
three
just relax,
weeks,
Yuji.
maybe.
But, yes. I think I can come up with something wild.
Change of skirt time
A
after
little
that bus. Yeah.
See you both soon. Ja.
Oh man, it's always the one fear when you're driving. You'll just like come out to the next intersection and there'll be a thing just like barreling all the way towards you. It makes for a nice plot twist in the show too, right? It's like the inside car scene. You have someone just like chilling and chatting, having the most casual conversation inside the vehicle, and then suddenly you see like a thing barreling towards him through the window. Like, oh snap! Alright, Chapter 4, No Chill. Keiko wants to try their hand on tuning. It looks like 2 minutes 20 seconds is the target time. So it'll be another drive to the destination kind of deal.
So my friend Toko raves about her Honda City like all the time. Most chill car ever. Relaxing drive. Now, what if...
We always extracted all the chill from it.
What if it was not so chill? Exactly. I
Just
found
made
one we
it
can collect.
very
So
fiery.
first, collect. And then Yuji, just relax. Take a step back. I got this one.
They'll show what it's all about. Give them some time in the limelight or something like that.
The Honda City we are collecting is ours to keep. The owner has kindly donated it to the parade. Wants to see it living its best life.
Car chase is always an expedition dump. It is, isn't it?
Okay then, Keiko. I'm taking a back seat for this, so what is your plan?
Plan? Total Yuji roleplay.
LARPing? Not kidding. I'm kidding, of course.
Then I'm gonna ignore all that and fit an overpowered engine.
Ha!
Are you sure the owner does not mind? Do they want it back?
Didn't we already go over this? They want the city to live its best life.
Got a ticket for the parade. They want to see that little car, and I quote, rip through the festival site.
Well, I believe you can do this. This one should go about 80 with no upgrades. A little over duck and strong wind.
After upgrades? Okay, nearly at the pickup.
After he upgrades, it's gonna be as fast as a Lambo Sesto Elemento. Oh yeah. Just driving through some country roads here, aren't we? Alright, time to claim that city and take it back.
Okay. So this is the last time you're gonna drive this car and feel any sense of calm.
Well, test driver, you can have the honor of giving it a run out before Keiko turns it into a rocket.
So please, have a drive and I'll get the data. That's how it works, right?
But does the city have like any sort of telemetry? Any sort of
Test driver.
computers or anything to
I just need
collect
you to
data
drive
from?
normally. Notice the power, the acceleration, how it is now.
Enjoy this very not chill segment while driving this chill car. Lambo Veneno is all hold my oil. Yeah, hold my oil. At the very least, not getting damage on this one should be fairly easy. Being slow means that it's more in control, right? Don't feel like you're gonna spin out of control. As long as you don't try to drift around corners like a badass or something. But I did anyway. Oh, I just realized Yuji is in the passenger seat with me. That's pretty funny. As probably used to my driving at this point. We're probably good.
Not to 60 is nice and chill. Well, when you have best-in-class fuel consumption, you can't expect a rocket launch. Especially in the 80s.
I remember the day it went on sale. Immediately, the Honda City was everywhere. Young Parsons car, like myself. At the time, many trips to Santa Pass, Jodokohama Beach.
Man, he was around when this car came out in the 80s.
So much room in the trunk for snacks. Natsukashi.
When you had long hair? I've seen the photos. Yuji, I promise I'll make this car faster, but I'll respect it.
I'm sure you will. But don't worry. I'm curious to see how far you can push it.
Is that a challenge?
It's a challenge and a demand.
But I know you'll be able to rise to it. Something charming about an underpowered car? Yeah, right? Kinda lets you take the world at a slower pace, right? Maybe you just gotta experience things from a different perspective. I think it works.
I present to you the Honda City.
Ooh.
Tamaguchi Extra
It's
Spicy
very
Limited
yellow.
Edition. You sure you don't want to try it, Yuji?
Absolutely not. I will stand a safe distance and admire.
Suit yourself. I'm so confident this thing can move. I
We'll
wanna
let the
race
main
against it on my
character
bike.
drive this baby. Alright, 2 minutes and 20 seconds, right? That's the target.
Foot down and launch it.
Oh yeah, look at this. Now we're flying. Right before, we couldn't even hit 3 digits, and now it's like, oh man, I'm hitting like, oh, hitting 170 easy. Dijon mustard yellow.
I predict at
It
least
is
double top
very,
speed.
very mustard
Keep
yellow,
an eye on the
yeah.
needle.
Oh, I'm keeping an eye on that speedometer, alright. Holy crap. I am shamovin'. Going noom in this little baby here. Hello, Aurora de Mercedes. Oh, I tipped over. Oh man, I didn't realize that was a thing. So that city. Yes, what about the city? Now has a 1.4 TH from a Jaguar concept that pumps out 800 horsepower.
It's 1-to-1.
Well, Keiko did say they would slap the most overpowered engine they could into this, so I guess they were true to their word.
Zero trill. Come on, drivers, don't let me win.
Grip roll for days. Oh. Try that again. Alright, 0.9 miles in 1 minute. Oh, and we have like a whole straight line section towards the end, so we can really just hit the accelerator and just see how fast this thing can go. Oh, that's gonna be good. Oh, that's gonna be real good. I cannot wait. Alright. Still got 30 seconds. We're about to hit the straightaway here. Oh. Curse you, car! Coming just around the corner like that? Alright. Make sure to stay on the inside lane. Alright, we're good. Now we floor it! Go! Go!
I've learned a lot from you, Keiko. I held back. You went full showstopper. I need to up my game.
That's the most ridiculous thing you've ever
So
said.
Yuji's gonna get back into the driver's seat for this next part here.
That name is nothing but game.
I'll take the compliment. Next project is the final one. It will be my masterwork.
It'll be the greatest thing he's ever created. That really is a death box. Yeah, I imagine if you take turns funny, it'll probably roll over like a burrito.
Now that is a rapid car. Nice job.
Alright, next is Headline Act. Yuji is ready for his biggest and best work yet. And considering it's 120,000 points, this is going to be a drift car.
Hey, Yuji, over to you. Your finale? You're all in?
My intention, something.
It's going to be the full house. Or maybe a royal flush.
Iconic in every way.
So,
Iconic.
Just another day at
Ubisoft, somewhere
Let's see what you
coughed.
have. Lead the way.
Toyota GT86.
Now I'm wondering, is there like a manga or anime series that focuses on people who work on an auto shop?
We all have cars in both of
I feel like that would be a thing, right?
It's normal.
So I know there's certainly a number of like sort of racing series out there. Guys, gotta be like some sort of garage kind of series, right? Mechanic series.
Fun drive, well balanced, capable of most projects. you
Everyone
might
likes
have
a
in mind.
mechanic kind of character.
Go on.
We've done
Someone who's
grid,
willing to get their hands
off-road,
dirty,
pure speed, and the
who's
car
good
is
at
big as
gadgeteering
spoiler alert.
and things like that.
We are building a drift machine. Tell me I'm not wrong.
You do know me very well. I think you saw the parts order. Drift spec is not all total conversion.
They've been keeping an eye on the Amazon shopping list. Pet mechanics, sign me up. I wonder like how many people, where people's mechanic awakenings come from sometimes. Whenever I think of mechanic, I always think of like, was it Widri from Full Metal Alchemist? Because that was kind of like her whole thing, right? She made a whole bunch of mechanical contraptions throughout the series.
One GT86 stock, no modifications. So I want you to put it to the test. Get me some idea of how far I can take it.
All right. Well, get in and take it for a spin. Get Yuji what he needs.
Do the same thing you've been doing for the past 4 chapters. But now do it within the city.
GT86 is a very cool car. I see a lot come through the workshop. Body kits, upgrades, vinyl wraps. This one is straight out of the showroom. So manufacturer color, no extras. Yet still turns heads. It handles like a dream. Its light has a low center of gravity. But the drifting potential between this and competition spec, night and day.
But that's stock, not meant for extremes.
What I want is to go to extremes, just like Keiko did. I'm going to
See,
turn it into
Keiko
car
light a
that
fire
runs
within
the
Yuji.
racetrack. and fit the parts to hold the drift as long as you dare.
He has a
Though
spark.
not adapted to road driving.
Early start 4, I was a petrol head since I was a toddler. Ah, yeah. I do remember some folks when I was in elementary school who got into cars at that age. Makes me wonder if they continued being gearheads as they grew up. I sure hope so. I think the most heartbreaking thing to see sometimes is just like a kid who has certain dreams and ambitions, but just like society just wrings it out of them for one reason or another. And it's just always just like sitting there thinking, man, what if they just got like the proper support, right? What if they had like people who would truly help the kid just like nourish their interest in and craft into something they could truly enjoy and love as an adult. Early start. Yeah.
Yuji's Auto Custom GT86. One of a kind.
I just love that the story's always just like one scene later and then you see the finished product.
Yuji, you have officially outdone yourself.
Honestly, I could have done at least like some kind of montage or something, you know? Or maybe like a transition. Something more than just like, you know, fade the black and then here's the altered version.
Some extremes. There's some corners on the way to ease yourself in. I won't judge just yet.
Okay, so maybe that's not a drift score. It could be skill score. There's certainly a few objectives like that in the other stories. Yeah, early start then like support from parents. Or, you know, just sort of like anyone who's like, oh man, I see this potential within you. Let us stoke that fire, you know? Really get your interest flowing.
It looks like you changed everything. Did you keep the radio?
Of course. Special drift spec radio.
Ah, what are you doing, Keiko? I thought you would keep up.
Full set of drift tires, drift springs, and dampers to begin. Next, drift differential to sync the rear wheel rotation. That's how you get that lateral.
Yeah, this traffic is just coming out from everywhere.
We don't want that.
Yuji, those alloys. Aero discs on the front? Just showing off. So beautiful. Amazing work.
I got stopped by my grandma from racing professional karting because she got worried about one of my friends getting hospitalized. I was literally a couple of points in my league when I was 10 to get into GP4. Oh man. Yeah. That's part of it, isn't it? Right? When they get like super spooked, they're like, yeah, you're not doing this anymore. It's like, but.
It's your canvas.
And you are the artist. Your tires are your paintbrushes.
I think that makes sense. Just drift, to be clear.
Right. Drift. Yeah, do what you've been doing these other stories.
Throw it sideways. Get that skill chain up.
Okay, yeah, okay, this is a skill score objective. It's not a drift points. What was it again? It was like 200,000, right? Gotta build up to that point.
Incredible.
Pretty drift-friendly place, so. Not to mention lots of things to wreck, so it'll probably be pretty easy to get a high score going. Provided I don't smack into any buildings. Mum's Shadow Fox was all, there's something wrong with the car, can you have a look? Oh, that's pretty neat. It's annoying, I wanted to become pro, but no. Ah, man. That's real unfortunate. Yeah, it sucks when that happens. The kind of thing where it's like, but you just gotta give me a chance, man. Right? Like, what's, sometimes there might be risk involved, but, you know, that might just, like, come with the position, right? Oh, I see. 3 stars is 120,000. Wait, do the targets change, like, depending on how much potential score I could have? So, they're just letting me know right now, yeah, you cash out right now and you will meet that target. Okay, I should probably do that. Right, I don't want to drop this combo at the last moment and have to retry this part. That would be unfortunate. Let's go ahead and bank that.
You have such
Okay, good.
fine-tuned control.
Let's go
I guess the
nuts
car
for these
helps.
last 20 seconds.
Good start. Keep pushing for more.
In this case, it's definitely not just about the drift, it's about getting all the sick wreckages as well. Do what I can, build up whatever points I can, and be good.
That's it. We have our cars.
Look, these fellas just had like a piece of guardrail fall right beside them, but they're pretty unfazed by
We need
it.
extra drivers at the parade, and you make a great team.
Perfect. But Yuji, before I go, you need to know, I'm driving the Honda. Non-negotiable.
Now, fair, that's your work. Once I get my new place built, I'll probably end up a car hoarder, so many projects, not enough time. Ooh, mood. I'm kind of at that state right now, where I got like a lot of things I want to get rolling, but you know, there's only so much time in the day, and so many things I want to do along the way as well, and so many things I have to take care of in a pure business sense, so...
Well done. Upgrades
Yeah.
performing as expected.
I get that feel. I get that. Oh! Aurora Day Mercedes, thank you so much for the follow. Final chapter, to the parade. Go on the festival parade. And look at the time targets. 3 stars is 8 minutes, 20 seconds. Buckle up. This is going to be the long one. So I'm guessing it'll be part 1, drive to the parade, and then part 2, drive in the parade.
So take pride. Show the festival fans the best of Yuji's auto.
It's quite a drive to the site, so
So it's
I'll let
what, gonna
Helena
be
know
like
on our way.
me, Yuji, Keiko,
Just enjoy
and
them.
probably May and
Make the most of
Jordan.
it.
Okay, May, Jordan, jump in and follow. And you. Thank
That
you.
makes 5 people,
longer a
right?
test drive.
5 people to drive the 5 cars for the parade. It works out.
Helena Marston, it's
Oh, snap. Okay, and we're just driving as right now. All right. Okay, we can do this.
Keiko. On our way. 8 miles out. We're ready for you. Can't wait to see what you've built. Keep me updated on your ETA.
You have plenty of
ETA,
time to
8
get used to
minutes.
the upgrades. I've made the GTA
We'll be there before you know it.
86 a bit more suitable for the journey. It's a long drive after all. Stick together until the festival site.
And remember, these are our friends, not our competitors. It's gotta look good for the crowds.
Jordan, how is the MX-5? Notice anything?
Notice anything? I've tried losing traction in the MX-5, but nope, planted like a tree. This thing grips.
Planted like a tree.
Definitely noticed something
That is
different
quite a
about that
metaphor.
Honda City. What have you done?
That was on Keiko. They decided to go extra. I think it's safe to say you could give any of us a good race now.
Race
The most
another
powerful
time.
engine they
Now
could.
We cruise. Hey, this is like your day trips, May. Though, less facts.
Well, less facts about the scenery, more facts about the cars. Yeah, we are moving. Oh, hit one barrier. I think that's like one dinner for everyone, right?
Copy that, Keiko-san. May, how's the Nissan Gloria? Spicy? You had me doubting myself. I couldn't quite tell. And then I hit a straight, and it all became clear. That's the race
It also
turbo.
moves.
Just when you think regular Gloria. That turbo gets unleashed, and it's flying down the straights.
Speaking of turbo, are we ever gonna get nitrous back for this game? We haven't had it since was it Forza Horizon 2 Fast and Furious. Now I'm thinking the only way we're gonna get Nitro back is if they do like another Fast and Furious spin-off or something like that. I was gonna say James Bond, but then I remembered First Light is already out there. Still remember when they had a James Bond car pack for Forza Horizon 4. That was pretty neat, actually. And very fitting, obviously, considering it was in the UK and all.
3 miles out. Won't be long now. Okay, copy.
Really? 3 miles?
Ready for you when you get here.
And the 3-star target is
head round the parade route and just
8 minutes, 20 seconds?
Yuji, the Evo, talk to me. Of course, performance is now in line with the actual rally car, so not just asphalt. If I wanted to, I could break off down the gravel roads, along that roads, but I won't. I will stay.
Great job. I wouldn't blame you if you took a detour, though.
Haha. Car pack was so good, as was the Barrett Jackson pack. Yeah. It's a very good thematic pack. Good variety of cars, too. I think that was like the best part of it. Alright, still 1.5 miles to go and 4 minutes to go to meet the time target. Doing pretty good, actually.
Get ready.
Ha! I'm ready as I'll ever be.
See you. Enjoy your moment.
And here they come, everyone! It's the Parade of Cars, sponsored by... Oh, okay. No, it's actually got the announcer for it. Remember when Horizon was ostensibly a music festival? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I mean, it still can be. But obviously a big focus is the cars, too. Oh yeah, now we're going on the inner loop. Oh, hey, we made it.
That's a wrap. I'm not one for public appearances, but I enjoyed that. Thank you, Keiko, for pushing me out of my comfort zone.
And thank you, test driver, aka star of the show for answering
AKA
the call in
Superstar.
the first place.
No, that was the other guy.
I second that. Hope to see you at the workshop soon. But right now, I need to relax.
I feel like you have to really screw up in order to not even hit 3 stars. Seriously, it was like 5 minutes. I feel like this was just like a victory lap, right? The whole, the star thing was just a formality. Was there to just like see all the cars you worked on throughout the entire story all at once. Yeah, it's a nice touch, you know? It's fine. The FMV intro of Forza Horizon 1. Oh, yeah. Yeah, where it's like, hey, boys. Hey, girls. Yeah, right, that one. Here we go. I do remember that one. Well, it was pretty neat. Let's see. Already owned this one, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, were there any other stories? I guess I can... Oh, nope, not that one. I want to... Which one was the filters again? Oh, right bumper. Alright. We'll filter by stories only and see if there's any unfinished ones. If not, then maybe we'll just go over to the end game races. Oh wait, we have one here. The Moto Auto Zine. Help Larry Chen make it on Moto Auto's cover.
Hey, Mei Hasegawa's friend? This is unexpected, but I'm here with someone you have to meet. How does now sound?
Sounds really good. I don't have much else going on. Not anymore anyway, right? Let's go. Turns out we do have a third story. Cool. So yeah, we can do that, then we can do the final endgame races, and I think that will wrap things up. Although, remember how I said last time about how, like, Forza Horizon 5 had, like, basically an endgame PR stunt, right? That, like, super trailblazer thing that had, like, a special icon and everything. Yeah, my sister was telling me that there's something like that in this game as well. Sort of like a super trailblazer event that has a target time of several minutes. Because she was telling me about how she was trying to do a run in there, but only got 1 star despite, actually having to put some consideration into getting from point A to point B. Kind of looking forward to seeing that myself. That reminds me of the magazine covers of Need for Speed Underground 2. Oh man, I actually remember those. I remember the magazine covers. That was a pretty neat touch. Honestly, it was like really cool seeing the final product too, right? Just seeing like the picture of it and the sort of the simulated magazine cover was all right. It was all right, I'd say. Yeah, we're flying down these highways. Oh, stunt party, yeah. Not worried about that. Not worried about stunt parties. Oh wait, no, we're getting off here. Okay, gonna go this way. Oh yeah, I can see the story start up ahead. Oh yeah. It's like when you know you're near the destination, when you go off the asphalt and then get onto like the back roads, or you start traveling along their gravel paths and stuff. Like, you know, you're nearing the place you need to be at. Alright, let's see what Moto Autozine is all about. Chapter 1, in focus. Larry needs help finding the perfect location. We have a target time of 1:30, so it's going to be a driving section. Get to the destination kind of section.
How's the shot, Larry? Get what you want?
This 959 is incredible, iconic, but something is not quite right. Oh hey, I'm Larry Chen. Thanks for showing up. I gotta shoot this Porsche and get it back to the owner. But this location, the light, it's not doing me any favors.
It's just off.
Okay, well, why not do a little
First off,
recce
there's
around
that
the area?
unsightly crane in
Something
the
to catch your eye.
background.
And I'll let you know if I find anything by searching beauty spots near me online.
Sounds sort of like
As
a
long as you're
plan.
not using
Hey,
Google
do you mind
Maps.
if I catch a ride?
Unfortunately,
I'll
that
let you
thing's
know how
probably
you can
gone
come
to
along the
crap
way.
now. Then again, there really isn't a good
I got a
alternative, is
list of
there?
cars to shoot for a feature, starting with this awesome Porsche 959, the rally car with supercar DNA, that iconic silhouette. It's the perfect place to start, but we need to do it justice.
There's also
So we
that
got
paint
cars,
job.
Keiko is handling the locations, and you, I need a solid, reliable driver, and I know from May you have a photographer's eye.
The Rothman cigarette sponsor is missing. Why am I not surprised by that? Oh, okay, that wasn't the final destination. This is... They're just,
hate to sound like a broken record, but the light,
having one checkpoint after another.
we need way more epic.
I gotcha. We'll try another location. You gotta get it just right. I understand that feeling.
Now, back in the day, car magazines were the only place to see the latest builds without being there. In Japan, with its history of car culture, these magazines reign supreme. They have prestige. None more than Moto Auto magazine.
Oh.
Magazines can
Is
define
Moto Auto like an
Every
actual
edition is
thing?
pored over. Every photograph adored. Getting the cover on Moto Auto, there's no bigger prize.
Oh man.
When the editor called me for a feature, I dropped everything and I grabbed my camera bag. I'm totally in over my head, and I need to deliver. So welcome to the team.
So I just kind of got recruited into a big old magazine project. All right, no pressure, I suppose. All right, what's the next destination?
How's the search going?
Well,
Oh, roll a
I
3.
got sidetracked looking at cats, but then remembered the perfect spot. Head back, and I'll take you there.
Oh, are we gonna get to go to Cat Island?
I'll hold you to that.
Honestly, if I go to Japan, that should probably be one of my things I do, right? Just go to the location with like a zillion cats.
Hustle? Music to my ears.
Follow me.
I hear there's a number of locations like that, right? There's one with a lot of cats, and there's another one with like a lot of rabbits.
Keiko, this perfect spot?
So being someone that loves a
Pretty sure there's another place where there's a lot of deer.
Photo was at this beach, just a short way from here. Sun, sea, sand, and cars all in frame.
Sounds great. I'm in. Lead the way.
It would sound great for a cover, especially the cover of like a video game, you know? Just get a nice panning shot in a scenic locale. Oh yeah, that would really do it. I'm beginning to wonder. This is an off-road car, right? So I could probably cut a few corners. Although it looks like maybe I don't have to quite do that. Oh yeah, there is a Fox Village too, isn't there? Oh man. Now we gotta open photo mode. I see. Hope the timer doesn't keep ticking while I'm in photo mode. That would be unfortunate. Alright, how about this? There. Just like that, right? A little off-center to give it a sense of motion, you know? Hey, wow! They have like the objectives on the side. Very nice, very nice. Alright. And we'll continue.
That ended up just right. Sometimes you have to try something else.
Good enough
Yeah.
for Moto Auto?
More than good enough.
Gotta shake it up,
This is
right?
a great start, team. I'll get this sent off and see you for the next one.
I noticed he's wearing a Cannon shirt, too. Very fitting. Just to let you know, hey, Cannon, he's a photographer, right? Because he's wearing a shirt that has the name of a camera brand on it. Let me guess, he probably also has a shirt with, like, Polaroid on it.
Perfect. Job well done.
Alright, stunt party notification. Go away so I can start the next chapter of Moto Auto. Shutter speed. Experience the car culture of Daikoku. 1 minute to reach the destination. This should be fun. Yeah, Kodak. Them too.
I was at a car meet chatting with the owner of this Mugen-tuned 1984 Mark I Honda CRX. This is a legendary Japanese car.
Yeah, look, it says
They
Mugen
jumped
Power
at
on the
chance
back.
to get their pride and joy featured in Moto Auto, but I need it back at Daikoku ASAP.
You can even hear the
Perfect.
convenience store sound in the
Get a shot,
background.
then check out the other cars.
Oh, for sure. I'll take a couple hundred photos, easy. So, the plan.
All right.
There's a bridge near Daikoku.
I hope
We
you
blast
cleared
onto
out your
it
memory card
and
for
get
that.
a shot of the car moving at speed.
Simple. Effective.
Hashtag
Right.
not sponsored.
So let's head out.
Exactly. Not sponsored at all. Just a natural placement of everything.
This shot almost takes itself. You can't go wrong.
Exactly. This Mugen CRX is super rare. Capturing the iconic body kit with those cool retro wheels, it will be a hit with Moto Auto and an awesome tribute for the owner. You know why car meets are so cool? You can show off your car if you have one. If you don't, take a camera. Everyone loves taking pictures of cars.
Especially if they have cool liveries on them. I would admit, I don't see like too many liveries out in the wild. Most of the time, it's usually if I go to a con, and there will be like a cool video game livery or an anime livery or something like that, like in one of the showrooms.
Call me out of touch, but I only have a film camera. I love it though. Something about film that hits different.
Oh yeah, no, I get that.
I love to shoot.
I get that
It's so
feel.
satisfying to fill a whole roll with nothing but bangers. That's a challenge.
And what better place in the car meet to get those keepers. Snapping away, talking cars and cameras.
Take whatever you have.
It's all about that natural touch, you know?
Disposable.
And you gotta wait to see what the end product is, too.
Photographer is out there at a parking area right now. Starter camera.
Hey, wait. Where'd the destination marker go? Oh, did I go the wrong route? Is that why the road just suddenly disappeared? It's like the GPS doesn't know what to do. It's like, good luck. Okay. I thought I was going the right way, but clearly I was not. Alright, we can hopefully... Oh, no. Well, on the bright side, I have 4 minutes to get there. Alright, let's get back to the part where the line breaks off and continue from that point. Like, oh no, where did our star test driver go? Did they happen to take the wrong road? Oh, man. Especially in a system like this, and now you gotta fumble around and try to find your way back in the labyrinthine network of roads. And this is why walkable cities are, important. To be very fair, Japan probably has way more walkable cities. It's just that their roads also happen to be very complicated, sometimes. Fun part at car meets is racers talking BS about their car mods. People who try to fake it. The fakers. On one hand, you want to try to encourage them, but on the other hand, there are some people who are only there to try to get some cred. At least try to think they're all hot stuff, but they're really all legend and no map, as some people might put it. Sorry, I heard that turn of phrase from a story somewhere. I was like, oh,
it's just up ahead.
That honestly seems like a pretty good one. I should try to incorporate it in conversation somewhere. I got my chance.
Okay, we want to match our speed, and you can try slowing your shutter down to show more movement, while still controlling the shot.
So, foot to the floor?
Yeah, floor it.
Well, I'm glad you were able to interpret that, Keiko.
The bridge is close. Gotta hit 90 in the zone I've marked on the map.
Alright, so gotta hit 90 miles per hour, and then we'll be able to take a picture. That never happened in Tokyo Extreme Racer. Sorry I'm late, got lost on the expressway. That's true.
All right, get the CRX.
Certainly did get lost in Tokyo Extreme Racer. I mean, at the start, right? When they started opening up those zones, it certainly was pretty easy to maybe take the wrong exit, but, you know, you get used to it. Alright, we're at 90, so we just gotta get in the zone now. There we go, in the zone. Now we just gotta take a photo. Okay, which way should we do it? Maybe we should do it like this, right? Do it like this, so, you know, see that stretch of road. Or, no, put it up here. Right, look at that long, long road up ahead. Let's take a picture like that. And done.
Team, that was a job well done. I'll get this shot over to the editor.
I'm working on our next location. Give me a bit of time and I'll have something special.
No doubt. See you both soon.
Get ready for round 3. Photo taken in 38 seconds. I like how they specifically said photo taken. I'm glad the clock doesn't keep running while you're in photo mode.
Great work. Can't wait to see the final edit.
Alright, what's next? Flying shot. Larry needs your help setting up one of his most extreme shots. Oh man, we gotta do it in 30 seconds. So we're probably gonna hit a danger sign like very, very nearby. Take a shot of a car while it's in midair.
Moto Auto are loving the content.
And of course we're gonna take a muscle car.
A car naturally wants to be planted to the ground, unless it's a 1969 Dodge Charger RT. A car I'm sure
Yes,
we've all
I'm sure
seen
this
flying
car
through
is
the air.
quite the hazard out
Once or
there, huh?
twice. Though, I'm seeing some pretty heavy rain clouds. Hold off?
No, we gotta book it
use
then.
It to our advantage. Added drama. Keiko, you still have those stunt ramps?
I never leave home without them.
Okay.
Great. Then
Yeah,
we have a
Keiko
plan.
just keeps their stunt ramps just on hand all the time. You never know when you need them, right?
I'm
just
gonna need you
tucked
to be
into the
brave
back.
for this one.
Ooh, ears perk up. Yeah, I see that muscle car, I'm like, oh yeah! Feed it straight into my veins, baby.
A moody sky and some rain can change an image significantly. Sometimes, though, it's the right vibe.
I hope your camera is waterproof.
Don't worry, I've got it covered. Sorry, bad joke. Here's the thing, the car will be...
No, that was a good one. No, 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 no. I liked it. I liked it.
So
I like
if
the
I'm
double
setting
meaning
my
you
shot
had
like
it
this,
there.
I'd go for
It's a good
burst
one.
mode on the
Low
camera,
key, very
firing
subtle.
off 20 shots
But when you get
before
it,
even
it's like,
hits the ground.
ah, oh yeah,
What
yeah, I
people
see what
often
you did
don't
there.
know is there is a real cult following
But anyways,
for
the car.
American muscle in the car scene over here. They make a real statement on Japanese roads.
Maybe it'll make the cover.
Maybe. Let me think it over.
Maybe.
The cover shot is the main event, so it needs to be perfect.
You get one shot, do not miss your chance to the blow. Oh, hey, look, this is the auto shop, isn't it? Or is this like where May's house
For
is?
this shot, we want to get that car launched into the air as high and as far as possible.
Such a
We're
lot of
selling
me
drama
right
and
there.
Maybe a little danger. Don't worry, there's no real danger. Is there, Keiko?
No, none at all.
No,
Except
none
for
at
getting
all,
something tested
smile.
myself. And look, I'm mostly fine.
Oh, this is why it's 30 seconds, because the ramp is like literally right
Okay,
there.
get airborne. We want to snap at the very peak of the jump.
You have to be trying to not 3-star this one. You gotta do it like this, right? Boy, that test driver, they sure were up to no good.
Honestly, not an easy one. to
And
pull
just
off.
like that, we're done.
I know I was asking a lot from both of you.
What?
That initial
Yeah,
drive
that
took
was
longer
right.
than the
Alright.
rated part.
Well, the bar has been set. Let's see what else we can come up with. Catch you soon.
Alright, well, we're halfway there now. Photo taken in 9 seconds. They even lined me up, too. Again, you just have to, like, actually go out of your way to fail that one. Be pretty funny, though. Right? Just like the 6-star speed run of the Horizon story.
With time to spare.
Oh, well. I guess I can appreciate it to an extent. I still remember the stories from the previous Horizons. There would always be that one chapter that felt like you have to really lock the fuck in if you wanted 3 stars out of it. And this one is like, maybe not that bad, which is fine, I guess, right? Because retrying it can be a pain in the neck, especially since you don't want to go through the other parts of the story to get back to the rated section, so it's like, yeah, just... Alright. Rain drift in the camera. Larry just needs a willing driver. Well, luckily he's got one right here. This is another 30 seconds, so we'll probably be pretty close to the photo spot.
Moto Auto was blown away by our last shot, but now we're gonna go back down to earth for this one. And you know what really pops on film?
And by
I
Earth,
got
I
it.
mean we're gonna be going
That
back
is
on the
in-
dirt roads
Exactly. And I
for
have
some
the perfect
sick
drift machine for the job.
drifts.
This Mazda RX-7. And just
Just
check
need a
out that
Dixie horn
awesome
while you're
Mazda
midair,
speed
yeah.
Keiko, we have a
I'm
drift
pretty
car.
sure there's a Dixie horn in
You got a
the
location for
horns
us?
somewhere.
Of course, I have the perfect spot. But, this car needs to be back 10 minutes ago. The owner is asking.
All
Well, let's go.
Let's be speedy and get the shot.
No time to waste. Smoke and
Keiko,
tires.
I need you to buy some time. We'll go as fast as we can.
Yeah, stall for us, right? Just stall for like 4 minutes and 10 seconds. And another 30 after that. Oh, we're going this way.
This shot is about capturing the detail through the tire smoke and dust. Try to find those pop-up headlights or the unmistakable rear taillights in your frame.
Pop-up
Focusing
headlights.
on parts that just scream RX-7 will make the edit shine.
Okay.
And
I
we need
told the
those to
owner
make a
we're just
return.
wrapping up. Which is not strictly not true.
You're not
Keiko,
wrong.
good job. One thing about the dust, it likes to get in the camera, and there's nothing worse.
You know
than
what they
some
say,
dust.
right? Technically
That's
correct
why I
is the
tape
best
up my
kind of
camera
correct.
body and lenses.
Or no, I think the actual
I was
statement
gonna
is you are
ask, but
technically
makes
correct, the
sense.
best kind of correct.
You have to look after
Right,
your
from
kid. If you
Futurama.
take care of it, it'll last a lifetime.
Oh, there was like a slight bump there.
It would be so rare to see
Yeah,
a
we
fully
nailed
modded
that
RX-7
turn.
like this outside of Japan. It's the type of car that needs to be seen, and we're gonna make that happen.
We're going to make it seen around the world. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Actually survived that one. My combo is intact, I think. I know it's because we're in streamer mode, but they sure picked some interesting techno music to play for this part. Where is this techno? Maybe it's another genre? I'm not too good with musical genres. I know about like the big ones like, you know, rock and metal and things like that, but you want to tell me about like subgenres and things like that, I would be completely lost.
This shot will look incredible in the magazine.
Sounds synthwave.
So let's
It
get
does
the
kind
moon
of sound
those
like
drifting
that, yeah.
people off. And what's gonna make this pop?
Lots of dust, lots of smoke. Yeah, I think we can make that happen.
But I think I just need to make this car drift, right, and then take a picture of it. Or at the destination, too.
A drift shot is always going to go down well with
Okay, just take a photo of the car
I'm
drifting.
thinking about that cover shot right now.
Oh, no, wrong button. No time, just taking the picture. Yeah, we did it. Sure love to wait for him to finish his conversation, but considering the target is 30 seconds...
The smoke swirling around the logo.
Oh, then it's drive back to the destination.
Larry, I like your
All right.
thinking. But I might be able to get my hands on a really special cover car.
Luckily, I didn't
Sounds
go far.
intriguing. Then again, you can never have enough drift shots.
Time to really send it and snap it.
Oh, wait. Do I have to take a picture inside the warehouse? Is that it? Is that why that didn't count? Whoops. That's what I get for not reading.
Time to really send it and snap it.
Drifting is all about the spectacle.
So
To
it's like
capture it in all its
this.
glory, you want to try something dynamic. Find the angle where the camera sees the drama.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're
I
done.
like your style. May was right. You have the eye for sure.
See?
And so does the car, for that matter.
You said it. Well, I'll get the edit sent to Moto Auto and the RX-7 back to the owner.
Yeah, now they wanted it like 30 minutes ago. Photo taken in 3 seconds. Again, you have to be asleep at the wheel in order to like completely bomb out of this chapter. We got 56 credits from that. Oh man. Probably shouldn't spend it in one place, right? Okay. Modern tradition. Larry needs help setting up a shop at Shirakawa Go. Alright, let's go over there then.
Keiko, do you have the location?
Well, I'm working on something pretty big. Dream shot, but there's some roadblocks. In the meantime, I got us access to Shirakawa-go. But we need to respect the area. No disruption.
Got it.
Right.
That's perfect. We can contrast the modern design of the Ferrari FXXK Evo against that beautiful traditional.
I wonder how many
Japanese
times they
shape.
had to read
I
that
take it
line.
We won't have long.
Bingo. Basically, no time at all.
Okay, drive and talk. Let's
They
go.
got us booked for a 30-second block, so let's make the most of it.
Our next setup is a pure beauty shot. The challenge is to frame up the car and surrounding area. You'll have to consider your composition more than ever. This car has been engineered to tear up a circuit with power and precision aerodynamics, making for a truly dynamic car to shoot, whatever angle you choose. I am intrigued though. This dream shot you're planning.
We cut some corners,
wanted it to be a
perhaps.
surprise. I know you want to get a shot at Shibuya Crossing. Minus the traffic.
Keiko, you serious?
Deadly serious. I make dreams come true. I'm a dream weaver. Unfortunately, those dreams often turn into paperwork nightmares. But I think I can make it happen.
If you did, that would not only be my all-time dream shot, and near impossible to get.
Hey, we're here. Time to take a photo. Like this, maybe? Yeah. Mind you, it's easy to fall asleep in a game. It's true. Depending on the game you're playing, you could very easily fall asleep to it.
Larry, I'm making this
And
happen.
you'll really wind up your
We are
playtime.
making this happen.
Fingers crossed. Let me know. I'll be ready at a moment's notice.
Look at that, we only had minor scuffs to the paint job. Guess that time limit really was set with the idea that you would be taking the roads all the way through and not cutting corners like I did.
With shots like that, this feature will be a hit.
What's next? Oh, we're at the final chapter. The Shibuya Showstopper. So he needs... Oh, the crossing awaits. Of course, we gotta get a shot at one of the most iconic locations of all. At least to the world.
Moto Auto saw the selects. They were very happy. Quality work. We have one last shot to wrap this job up.
Hey. Much.
They're gonna pull out
Shooting a
all
car
the
in a busy
stops.
location is an awesome challenge. But this 2025 GR-GT prototype takes it to another level. Not many people have ever seen one of these in a controlled environment, let alone out on the streets. If that wasn't enough, our location is Shibuya Crossing, one of the busiest places on Earth.
Oh, yeah.
So Keiko is pulling some strings.
Hi.
Pulling out all the stops.
ありがとうございます. じゃあね. Strings pulled. We have to go now. When we get to the location, we won't have long.
All right, Keiko, way to go. We have to hustle.
Alright, let's move!
Okay, team. When we're nearby, I'll give them the word, and they'll stop the traffic flow. Temporarily.
Oh man.
Gotcha. So we'll need to take this without stopping. Hold it steady through the crossing and get the shot in motion.
Try and capture that sense of speed.
Oh,
And
you know,
empty
I
Shibuya,
will.
Larry. Even I'm surprised I managed to pull this off.
Absolutely. This is a dream photograph. The GR-GT at a shutdown Shibuya. We have one shot to get it right.
Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Need a fashion show at this festival. Oh boy.
Clear?
Could you imagine that? A whole show of J fashion? I would be so into that. Holy crap. Actually, let me maybe glean a few ideas for outfits too, even. That would be pretty cool. And speaking of which, I should probably log into Infinity Nikki one more time so I can take some final pictures of the outfits I have and then call it a day. I am way over that game, but I at least want to get some final few pictures of the outfits I got. Practice my quick change skills, indeed. at me threading this needle so many times. Here we are. The prelude to the big event.
All right, go team. Okay, I've checked the kit. We got one shot, no stopping. It's a single camera, single lens scenario. I'll go ahead and shoot from the crane.
We just gotta drive to the part.
Shibuya's traffic
40 seconds.
Ramp in place. We have a small window before they open it up again.
Listen, one of the coolest
What, my
features
car
of
in
this
the air?
GT is the full-width rear brake light. I dab the brakes and get it in the
Oh, over
shot.
here. Oh, snap. All right. I didn't realize they had a car drifting on the bottom. All right. I see what you're doing here. How do I go down or... Oh, no. Okay. It's the triggers. It's the triggers. How do I make this look good? Like a shot from below? Like from over here? Maybe like that. See a bit of the road up ahead. Try to line things up. Maybe just like a close-up shot. Although we'd be covering up the car in the bottom. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with that. Oh, okay. And yeah, well, the photo objective wants me to have the other car in the shot too, so would have had to put it in there. All right. Well, we did it.
The ramp, the drifting,
Just like that, we're done.
GT prototype. Keiko,
Really, closed off the
put some
roads for
real magic
just a
there.
moment.
I'm actually shocked we did that.
Just for
Yeah,
30
there was a
minutes,
lot of
and then
phone
they gotta
calls.
take everything down.
Just one camera click made it all worth it. And that was not me.
Hey, that's a team. We all got that cover, and Moto Auto will be flying off the shelves.
I'd ask for a copy, but I want to walk into a store and buy it myself.
Yeah.
You get to
I
be
get
part
that.
of the fans.
There's nothing like seeing your work on the newsstand. Be proud. That issue will be a collector's item one day. Count on it.
Okay, now you're having really lofty thoughts there. You think we'll see Larry Chen in another story, maybe? A sequel, perhaps? Another photo shoot story? Hey, got an achievement for storyteller. Got all the stars from stories. Alright. So that's it. That's all the stories done.
Guess working with Larry Chen wasn't on your bingo card for your time in Japan. You did a great job. So, go check your journal.
I thought this would be a dream shot, but it's even better than I imagined.
It's a dream reality, right? That's how it is. A dream life, as some people might put it. Alright. Well, on that note, why don't we close things out with a couple of endgame races. We got 2 more to go here. First up, the Gauntlet. A trail that stretches from across the horizon. Endurance is your friend here. Me and my magic tome of stories. Hey, you know, that would be a good thing to have, wouldn't it? It's like a book of my recordings of my travels, right? Just like a diary of sorts. That'd be pretty neat, actually. Since adventuring is kind of part of my character, that would feel like a pretty natural fit for it, huh? And I always talk about being interested in hearing about the stories of others, so I guess it would all track, wouldn't it? Excuse me, coming through. I have an endgame race to get to. I mean, I could fast travel my way there, but man, we're only going to be here for a little bit longer, so might as well savor the moment, you know? Just take one last good look at this map of Japan before we close things out. in the times when I was a wandering mage. Yeah, right? And I still kind of embody that spirit, I guess, being an adventurer and all. I just wander with purpose now, right? Why don't I just go and cut this corner here real quick. We'll just go straight up the hill here. Okay, have a couple seconds off our time. And you know what, why don't we do it again? Just cut across this road here. Apparently, the direction we want to travel is this way anyway. Pretty sure this next part here is it's kind of got a gap to it though, so it's probably as far as we can go for cutting corners. Unless... No, we're fine actually, we're fine. We can cut through like this. Hey, look at that, we're here. We're here at the dirt endgame race. The gauntlet. Alright. Everyone get your food, get your potions, get your keys. We're going on a gauntlet.
And a point to point through as much dirt as we can find. Good luck.
How much asphalt is going to be part of this? That's what I want to know. Alright, I can pick whatever the fuck car I want. Yeah, why don't we go with this one? The Porsche Rally E. Makes me think of that episode of Ulysses 31, The Guardian of the Cosmic Winds, yeah? What is that one about? An episode, huh? Is that like a show? I'm guessing. Alright, well, we know this one's gonna be a bit of a marathon, so buckle up! First things first, let's take a picture real quick, just in case there are new cars in the shot. There are not, but it's good to check anyway. You never know. Right now we're on a lot of asphalt. 3% through the course and it's been all asphalt so far. I'm waiting for the dirt horizon. Anytime, any place, I'll be ready for it. Ah, here we go. Here's the dirt. It was a French-Japanese anime series originally in the 80s. It's based off a Greek mythology of Homer's Odyssey, but set in space in the 31st century. Oh! Oh, that sounds pretty neat. It's always fun when you see a series kind of put a space twist to an old legend. Kind of like with Cosmic Princess Kaguya, right? Take an old tale and give it a bit of a cyber twist or a futuristic twist. Worth a look on YouTube. Maybe I'll check it out. I have to admit, space fashion does interest me a little bit, especially when it comes to like sort of the 80s era of space fashion. Which itself is kind of based off of, like, the 60s era was like the go-go's based of fashion. I probably got a few things mixed up there, but I hope I got at least the spirit of what I wanted to get across. Alright, here we are. 20% of the way through the race, but it's been 3 minutes. This is one thing I don't mind if they just like keep continuing throughout the Horizon games. Just keep on giving us like an end game race for each class. And then maybe like a PR stunt end game that's like just a super long trailblazer. Are there other kinds of PR stunts that they might be able to put in here? I feel like they got like all the types covered already. Like time attacks and drags and world drag races are pretty much just like world map races, right? They're the closest things you can get to a race without going to a separate race screen. Yeah, the final boss races, right? The race that sort of tests everything you have about that particular class of race. I know, so we're driving on a lot of asphalt again. There's a distressingly large amount of pavement here. Does look like we'll be able to hit a dirt segment soon. Maybe? Guess we'll see. It'd be fun if they added bus racing like we have over here. They had something close to it in Horizon 5, right? They had that one part where you drove a parade float, and they even had like a festival playlist event where you just like raced in the parade float. And I think there was like another story where you actually drove a truck. Honestly, it would be pretty cool if they went in that direction, right? You know, maybe let's like drive an actual monster truck. Let's keep a monster truck in our garage. Not just like let us mess with it for, what, 3 to 5 minutes or however long they let us mess with it in the Forza Horizon 5. Back on the dirt. Back in a section of the map that I don't think we've raced on too often. Or maybe I just haven't been here at all. Maybe there are some races that take us through here. I just haven't been here often enough. Yeah, lawnmowers like the south of the US are wreckfest. Or like maybe a couch or something like that. That'd be pretty wild. Or maybe bikes? Although I imagine motorbikes would be a tricky thing. Right, considering, you know, like, there's physics and rolling over and tumbling around and everything. They probably have to do some, take some precautions so that, you know, your immersion doesn't get broken when a car, when a bike spins out of control or flips out or something like that. Okay, I didn't hit that other checkpoint. Couch racing cross country. Yeah, there we go. And I miss some of the silly vehicles we had in the old games. I remember Forza Horizon 3 had that, like, awesome APC that you could just have in the garage. I remember back when we did, like, weekly Forza nights with my friend group. I made a custom race that included that, right? And when they went to the car selection, my friends were like, "Oh my god, did you actually select this vehicle for us to race in?" You know, I just had like an absolute laugh riot just driving down the track in like 4 APCs. It was real good. I mean, I imagine we could probably have some fun with like the Honda Cities or the K trucks or things like that, but it'd be nice if we could get those other vehicles as well, right? Alright, we're 65% of the way there in a little under 9 minutes. Remember that Need for Speed 2 had an outhouse, a log, and a dinosaur that you could race? Ah, yeah, I do remember the really old racing games and how they would have the extra special, super wacky vehicles, right? When you manage to fulfill some extra special conditions, you could really just race some really silly things. I miss those days sometimes. Give us something completely off the wall. Something that would not work in real life, but put it in anyway because it's just silly and funny to see in a video game. Like, just imagine driving a vehicle that's like shaped like a taco or something. Or maybe one that's shaped like a giant hot dog. Or maybe like an ice cream truck or something like that, right? Or heck, a parade float, monster truck, a bus, you know, that could work too. Yeah, the Wienermobile. You know, I actually encountered the Wienermobile out once while I was on the road. I was just like driving down the highway, and I just happened to see the Wienermobile just like in another lane. I'm like, whoa! Never expected to see it in person, but it was pretty cool that I did. I just wonder where they were off to, or what they were doing. Oh wow, yes, we're 80% of the way done, and we're already 11 minutes into this race, man. Fair, I am driving an A-class car as well, so this was bound to take some time. Yeah. Got some good dirt roads now. Some real good dirt pads. Just ripping it through the forest. Imagine these fellas here just sitting here all day waiting for their 5 seconds where they get to see the racers just blast by the track. And just chilling the rest of the time, I imagine. Just having a casual conversation with the people beside you, or, I don't know, maybe surfing the internet on your phone if you got satellite or a signal out here. Or maybe playing on your Nintendo Switch, otherwise. Or maybe your Steam Deck. Although I wouldn't imagine people would bring a Steam Deck out here unless they were really confident or something like that. That was in a car combat game, Rogue Trip. Special move was the Weedy Whacker. It'd bop you with the sausage on top. Just like club you with it. Sounds like a powerful close-range move right there. And I imagine that was probably a good vehicle for a number of jokes. Back on the road. Guess to close things out. And just like that, the gauntlet has been conquered in 13 minutes.
Dirt racing mastery.
Sure rallied for that one, didn't we? Wasn't there a Dr. Pepper mobile too? Was there? I am not familiar with that, but that would be pretty rad. Imagine seeing that roll up to a college campus, right? Just pull out their cooler full of Dr. Pepper drinks. Oh man, probably even better now if they get like all the special edition flavors, right? Could you imagine just like being able to reach into a cooler and being able to get like a strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper or something like that? Oh yeah, that would be the dream. For me anyway. Okay, let's go down this way. Go out here to get back on the road. Great for getting a nice float. Oh yeah, imagine Dr. Pepper would probably make for a pretty good float, actually. Ah, you know what? I want to try that now. Just get like a cream or a fruit-flavored soda and try to pair it with like a good flavor ice cream to see how that all comes together. It'll probably come together all right. It usually does. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna cut through the mountains here, if I can. We've seen legit Dr. Pepper layer cakes. I remember there was like a post on Twitter that went viral for describing the recipe for a Dr. Pepper cake. Honestly, soda and cakes seems like it's a pretty good combo, to be honest. You know, any part that probably requires water or milk, just like sub soda for it, it'll probably work out all right. Imagine, you know, the sweetness of the soda and the inherent stickiness would probably make for a unique cake consistency, right? Imagine that'd probably be pretty good. Top was a can pouring Dr. Pepper over it. Just really gotta set the mood, huh? Right? Get the feel just right. Like how people use a Coke can to roast chicken. As in they like pour the Coke over it, or they like put the chicken in the can, or they like use the can's components to make a more effective roast. Okay, I think we might have to follow the road for this one. can stop by here real quick and see what this 911 Turbo S23. Yeah, you know what? We can get this for 50% off and shove it in the garage. Remember how in Forza Horizon 3, part of the Forza-thon would actually include like a discount on certain cars? Right, like certain brands would have a credit discount, or like, you know, certain classes of cars might have it. Guess that's not as necessary now, considering you get cars hand over fist, and you know, credits are easy to come by, but still, that was an interesting time. Okay, I'm not gonna do the drift for this one. I'll work on it later. Stuff the can in the chicken so it stands up. Seeing people use Coke to marinate a ham. Oh, you know what? I can see that. Yeah. No, you sort of puff it out so that like every part of it isn't like under a pile of meat or something like that. Get a more thorough heat up. I see the idea of it. The Coke can is about the right size for that. Not to mention it's made of metal, so it'll conduct heat too pretty well, right? It's not gonna catch fire or anything like that. Alright, here it is. The final race to Goliath. A whole race around the edges of Japan. Are you ready? Well, you're gonna have to be. Oh, looks like we're restricted to R-class cars for this one. Alright, I see it. In that case, we'll just stick with the Evo, the Ferrari Evo that we've been using in a few other parts here and there. Alright. You know, this very 90s evocative style of music here. Kind of thing that makes you nostalgic for the old times, right? Oh, wait, wrong thing. I wanted to actually press the camera button. Whoops. It's okay. I got my pictures. Alright. But you say we end this trip to Japan on a good note. On a high note. On a fast note, even. I hope I'll be able to keep up. Hopefully I won't go too far out of control. The thing I noticed with the Forza Horizon games, at least, is that the high speeds are where the difficulty really starts getting felt, right? Even on the supposedly lower settings, right? The cars will keep up the pace at higher speed classes. Or higher performance classes, I should say. Oh, I thought that would be a destructible fence. Turns out it wasn't. Alright, we're in front now. We're sitting alright. If only damage was like grid, body parts flying and flapping, yeah. Just imagine just like seeing the spoiler just start like slowly getting detached from the car. Oh no, they're getting ahead of me. I gotta get ahead of them back. Like so. Now we're schmoving. We're flying down these roads. This is the fast part of it. We're gonna get to the more twisty sections later. Okay, how's about I just, like, take that whole part again? Maybe actually try slowing down here. Although there wasn't, like, a slow down line, so... Clearly I'm able to take this turn better. Or maybe I should slow down anyway, right? Just do it. Just slow down. Take your time. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Don't want to be burning out early on, because you still got, like, the whole 90% of the rest of the race to catch up to here. Yeah, we're really gonna get to see all the sights at ground level, huh? Gonna see all the villages, all the locales, going through forests, I imagine. Of course, the mountains as well. See the sights there, too. My hair would be like Cousin It if I was in that car with the windows down. Imagine most people would be. Okay, so these fellas catch me on the curves, but I can pull ahead of them on the straightaways if I'm real good about it. I keep on vying for my position. There we go. Ah! Made it through one section only to spin out the next. Maybe I should be slowing down. And that means these guys will slingshot ahead of me. Oh, hey, look, it's May. Hi, May. Bye, May. You know, it happened to me once. Way back in the day, I was, like, walking down the street, and this car passes by me with the open windows. I just hear some kids just yelling out of it, "Hi! Bye!" It was pretty funny. And then I waved back at them, and I just, like, heard them go, "Oh my god! He waved at us!" I hope they remember that moment well. They're so squirrely at S2, almost like they handle too well. I do feel like that sometimes. It's like a slight tap to the left and right, and like you're careening in that direction. Yeah, quick high and by, exactly. That's what the kids did. Alright, 20% of the race and we're 4 minutes in. If there was any extra long endurance race, it would probably be this one. Especially with the way I'm rewinding things. 20 minutes is just like how long I took without rewinds. Did I have a stylish outfit? I think back then I was like wearing a polo shirt and shorts. Nothing too outstanding. And not like short shorts either, right? Not Daisy Dukes or something like that. These are like, you know, knee-length shorts. I should dial this back about 2 steps. Try to take these turns a little better. Okay, we'll start from here. Alright, so I'm going to go at this spot. No dolphin shorts, no dolphin shorts. I had to admit, until I kind of got more in tune with the femboy scene, I did not realize that's what they were called. I knew about that stylish shorts, right? I knew about the stylish shorts that has like the very visible white seams, but I didn't realize they were called dolphin shorts until recently. It's like the femboy starter clothing item. Now that I think about it, right? There's something you can procure pretty easily on Amazon. You know, it's like fairly cheap too. Not to mention it's shorts, so kind of like the good starter thing to sort of get you out of your comfort zone and something more acquainted with like the feminine style of fashion. I think it works. Had those for physical education in school. Yeah, I think I remember seeing pictures of those back in the day. Of like, in gym class, everyone would be wearing those style of shorts. Oh geez, all the cars are just coming in. They're all just swarming in as I'm braking for this turn here. Y'all, I'm trying to make the turn here. Could you all maybe just, like, not crowd around me? That would be great, thanks. I just noticed one of the cars there had a Pokemon livery. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Pretty sure I still have Chansey on there. Or maybe that's because it was pink. And we're just like imagining pink Pokemon in there because of the pink color scheme. Oh wait, what is that other car doing? Just bounding across the dirt like that? Helena! Hey, just because you're the director of the festival doesn't mean you get to break the rules, you know? A third of the way through the race and we're already 8 minutes in. Hey, we're reaching the mountain parts now. You know what this reminds me of? Y'all remember the Seacrest tour from Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2010? I still remember that time when I tried to do that final race. It's just that it's like long enough that your damage meter actually matters. So if you like bumped around too much, you might actually crash out before the end of the race and not finishing it. That one was wild. But yeah, I'm on the mountain road, so I gotta take care now. Don't want to drive off the mountain. Although I can just rewind, so it's not gonna be the end of the world if I do. Driving through the snowy fields. Came in like a wrecking ball. I like how I got clean racing after plowing through that fence. Although I know clean racing usually entails not running into cars or walls. Destructible objects, they're fair game. That includes fences. It's very the summit from Need for Speed 3. I'm sorry. Did you see that? What are you all doing? Do you guys know how checkpoints work? Why are you just, like, dropping off the mountain like that? Oh, the game still says I'm in first, so, I guess I shouldn't be too worried about it. Is this, like, Drivatars just absolutely going on the fritz? God damn. We're just gonna get, like, to the end, and some of these racers are gonna end up with, like, a time of an hour or something like that. You know, a simulated time, of course, because they're gonna wrap things up when I cross the finish line, right? Alright, we're almost halfway through. It's about 12 minutes on the timer here. Going down, down. Yeah, that song, right? I think we're gonna get to hit some speedy spots again. Welcome back from ads, everyone. Just missing the highway patrol shouting at you from the bullhorn. Oh yeah, they just like go through the whole speaker thing. Right, you just hear that sort of reverberating sound, or like, get off the road, or like, slow down, or pull over, or something like that, right? I knew it. It's okay, that's what Rewind is there for. Oh yeah, plenty of opportunity to just hit the gas. Put the pedal to the metal, as some may put it. Ooh. I'm wondering if, like, maybe part of this circuit will take us past the other stadium. Oh! No. I was wondering if it will take us through the city, but I'm thinking maybe it'll probably just take us through the outskirts of the city. They did say it would be a race around the edge of Japan. You know, we already have the other road race that also sort of takes us through the city. Although, you know, it's the highways of it, but close enough. Highway patrol, stop your car, and if you hit them, you damage state property. Yeah. Right, some more charges they can pile onto you when they finally catch you. Sorry, if they catch you. Right, because you're definitely going to be able to make a clean getaway. Alright, 3/5 of the way there. Oh, I didn't hit that checkpoint. Dang. Man. Horizon checkpoints, they're both, like, forgiving and fairly stringent. It's like, as long as part of your car goes through the flags, it's fine, but you have to go through the flags, right? Even if you're touching the flags, that counts, but you have to be in between at least the edges of the flags, otherwise it doesn't count. Which is still a pretty wide checkpoint, all things considered, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, hey, look at that. I think I see the stadium up ahead. Although we're only going to see it at a glance, it seems like. Just see it on the side. If you look over to your right, for a few seconds, you can see the stadium. Hitbox is beautifully janky as hell, yeah. Alright, 2/3 of the way through the race. Is it kind of sad that I can sort of visualize where we are on the map? Like the southeast corner of it, or southwest corner of it, southwest corner of it. Won't be long till we sort of hit the outskirts of the city. What's up, homie? Hello, Zia America. How are you doing? Just in time to watch me do the Goliath here. The last endgame race before we wrap things up with Forza Horizon 6. Shame they didn't use Chaser Zero more. Well, at least he got to make a really big splash for his one showcase. I'll at least say one thing, right? They didn't have as many showcases in this game as they did in prior ones, but the ones they did have were pretty spectacular overall. Obviously, Chaser Zero is the highlight here, being the one thing that super works because we're in Japan, but the ones with the planes wasn't so bad too. I think the one thing I really kind of wonder about is, I wish they had a bullet train showcase. It's weird, right? Like, bullet trains is like one of the things Japan is known for, and it would have been pretty cool to get the race bullet train, right? Although we have to be in like the super top-end hypercar for that, I imagine, because I hear those bullet trains can go really, really fast. But still, there's certainly years ahead for this game. Plenty of time for post-launch updates. Again, we'll probably see, new stories, new events, maybe even a showcase or two, perhaps. We'll see, maybe. I guess one thing I am excited about is to see, like, what the expansions are gonna be. I hope they will be exciting, at least. Hopefully there'll be something to look forward to. As long as they don't do something along the lines of, surprise, it's Lego again! As fun as that would be. I want them to wow us, Really put a spin on the whole thing. I see the others are finally catching back up, so we need to start locking in again for this final quarter. Now I think about it, well, it would be pretty funny if we got, like, race Chaser Zero MK2 or something like that. Just like an improved Chaser Zero with even sicker gadgets and armaments to race us. Here, we don't want to go off the ramp. Because there's checkpoints over here. Oh, hey, look, there's the space platform. We're just gonna go past that one. Hey, we're 5/6 of the way there. See, the race time is at 21 minutes. Very much. This is the longest race so far, none. Three-way race. Chaser Zero versus us versus the Big O mech. Oh boy. Could you imagine if they got like a proper mecha crossover? That would be kinda cool. Ah, and there it is, the city. We're gonna race along the edge of it. Giant robot from Johnny Sacco. What about Megas XLR? Vegas XLR. I miss that show. I wonder if a show like that would even work these days. All right. 8% more. They missed a chance to have Godzilla on Legend Island. Yeah. You know, considering all the pomp and circumstance they had for Legend Island, it turned out to be kinda underwhelming, to be honest. It's just like another landscape on the map, right? Honestly, it seems like its real purpose is to just keep you from 100% completion until you reach the golden wristband. I guess if we want Godzilla, though, we'll just have to wait for year 2 of Crossworlds DLC, right? Because that's gonna have a Godzilla crossover. Godzilla's just gonna invade City Escape. Or we could play Dave the Diver. I know Dave the Diver has a Godzilla crossover DLC. Alright, we're back on Legend Island, so this race is almost over. Just gotta race through the island part of it. Boy, oh boy, so that means almost 25 minutes. And this is with the highest end cars. Well, not the highest end. Almost the highest end. Very top end cars. You know what's really funny, though? On the Crew Motorfest, the updates they have for this season includes a story, and they have like a special event on there that's a 1-hour race. They even say in the description, this race is going to take about an hour for you to finish. I think like the regular target time is like 58 minutes and the special target time is like 53 minutes. Alright, well, in any case, we did it. We have survived the Goliath. We have reached the end of it. Let's see what Helena has to say about it.
I knew from the moment you set off, I had a real challenger on my hands.
And I'm gonna keep on challenging, huh? Need more games like Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, a good fighting game. Oh wait, wasn't there a Godzilla game that was getting remastered? I think I was reading about that on the news. Like, it was like a Godzilla game, or some old kaiju game that was like getting a surprise remaster. Alright, real quick, I guess we'll see what aftermarket cars are available here. Okay, I don't have the Ultima, so we'll grab that, shove it in the garage. Yep, an hour, yeah. That is strap in and get your drinks in. For sure. Oh, I own this one. Oh, and I went to test drive instead of backing out. To me, just assuming the bottom option is always exit, but it's not always the case. Alright, you can just quit this right away. And return to free roam. Alright. We do have a lot of journal rewards to pick up here. Turbo stew. Alright. Plenty of stuff here. Friends. Livery decal. Ooh, Drift Club livery decal. Very nice. Ooh, freestyle emote. And credits. Ooh, a Formula Drift car. Another livery decal. More credits. Just a whole sticker of Larry Chen with the cannon headband. Just so you know who's sponsoring it. Alright, Yuji's auto stuff. Got some cars and credits and more cars. Ooh. Oh, that's the Master Explorer reward car. Oh, 500,000 credits. Holy moly. But, yeah. Oh, wait. You know what? One more time. Why don't we do some Gamba? We'll spin and see what we can get here. From all the wheel spins we got. Oh my god! A Forza Edition car. Is that the 2012 Nissan R35? Alright. I like it. A bunch of credits. Better than nothing. Oh, a Venom GT. I like it. Alright, we have one more wheel spin in here. Haha, a cap. But hey, we got more credits too. Whoa, relax, Godzilla fanboy. Forza will update the game later and give us more maps, just like Forza Horizon 5. Yes, new Godzilla coming this year with GTA 6. Yeah, I know, there'll be more expansion maps. I mean, same deal with previous Horizon games, right? We'll get 2 expansions with a new map and some sort of theme to it. There'll probably be one that's like grounded, one that's a bit more wacky. Just have to wait and see what they got in store. I'm just hoping it'll be good. I'm hoping it'll be fun. Well, we'll come back and revisit it, right? No matter what it may be, but I'm hoping I'll be able to look forward to it. Yeah, I can see like 3 points at which we can revisit Forza Horizon 6, right? 2 of them being like whenever they released the 2 expansions, and the other time being whenever they released the 15th anniversary stuff. If it's substantial enough, I might check it out then. Ooh, look at that. An F8 Tributo. Ferrari. Oh man, almost got a Forza Edition car. Well, I got a chopper. We can get to that later. And finally, 5,000 credits. Alright, I guess that's a Fun one to end it on. Oh, and a badge too. What badge do we get? Oh, 81 stars from stories. And that gets us a sword. Very nice, very nice. Got an idea with what the zoomies will be to replace with? Huh, good question. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Let's see if I can find it in here. Is it in settings, perhaps? Here we go, team credits. Really, no music here? Man. I guess we might as well have a credits roll, right? Because we're definitely not going to see it during the game, and, you know, a lot of people certainly put their whole effort into this, so we'll give them some time to spotlight, right? Yeah, what to play after this? I had to admit, I was kind of sort of thinking of the Crew Motorfest, because shockingly enough, they came out with another playlist. I thought it was just going to be NASCAR and like the RC cars, but it turns out with the new season, they came out with like some sort of late show themed playlist, and I don't know, that seems like wild enough. I'd be willing to come back to that. And we also have like some rivals boards and that 1 hour race to get to as well. So yeah, we could do another revisit to that, right? Just I think that'll be like what we do with Motorfest from here on out, right? Like whenever there's enough new content to warrant going back, I'll come back and check it out, right? I'm still having fun with it, and yeah, they mix it up enough, and I still enjoy the map and everything, and right, even if they do slip up here and there, even then it's just like fun to riff on it. So yeah, we'll probably do that, and then after that, there is a game on Game Pass. I think is like really funny because they put it in the racing category for some reason. I think it's called like Aerial Knights Drop Shot, and it looks like a FPS skydiving kind of race where you have to like grab the parachute and try to reach the ground before the other fellas or something like that. Looks like it's like really short, so it might be also good for a one-off. And I'm thinking for like my yearly Need for Speed playthrough, maybe I will actually see if I can set up Need for Speed to run, because I hear that game is also pretty quick to get through, so that might be good for a night. That might be fun too. Yeah, we'll probably go take a bit of a scenic tour, right? Check out a variety of sights and sounds and stuff. Now that we've had our fill of Japan, now that we've seen a lot of what this game has to offer, obviously there's still more to do, right? But it's all mostly cleanup at this point, you know? Something that probably I don't think would be very conductive to a stream anyway, unless you like me hunting around and trying to reach a billboard that's just ever so out of reach, or trying to hunt down barn finds or something like that, right? Or just like knocking out the rest of the races that I didn't get to along my way to the path to the gold stamp and the gold wristband. Suppose in the end, Forza Horizon is still very much that sort of escapist kind of series, right? Just go into a map and have your fill, and just drive around the world and get lots of cars and all that good stuff. To be fair, they did slow the pace down in this one a little bit, right? It's not like you're getting good cars out of the gate. You're getting good cars like maybe an hour in, provided you don't get any like old save bonuses or anything like that. And to be fair, the festival races do have the performance caps, so I guess you still get a sense of progression that way, right? It's not like you just like grab an S2 car and you can just use it for the rest of the game, like you might be able to in Forza Horizon 5. Yeah, I think you were mentioning too that the Playground games were going to be coming back in the post-launch update. I guess they had some things they needed to iron out, so they had to leave it out for now. So I suppose I'll sort of look forward to that. Look forward to it in the sense of, oh, okay, I see it's on the festival playlist, and I need the points for it, so I guess I'll just do a session real quick. At least these days, it's just play a game, right? I remember back in Forza Horizon 3 where sometimes the task would be win a game. I think that was like the primary reason why we started setting up Forza Night with my friends group back in the day for 3. That way we could all just like get into a group and then play playground games and just trade wins in the arena. So we didn't have to try our luck with pub games. Still, fun times. It was a fun time. Eliminator duos. You know, I think I did see some mention of that. That would be pretty interesting. Just imagine team races. Ooh, could you imagine, like, just squad eliminator? You know, Motorfest has something called a Demolition Royale, which is sort of like their take on Battle Royale Demolition Derby, where, like, 48 cars drop onto a map in teams of 4, and your goal is to be the last one standing. And obviously, you're going to do that by ramming into other cars. And you also have a super meter that fills up, and when it's full, you get to turn into a monster truck for a brief time and deal tons of damage to enemies. So I thought it was like a pretty interesting take on that. The Eliminator course is like more racing focused, right? You still do races as part of the combat part of it, and it's all one-on-ones and procedurally generated. Yeah. In the end, I'd say it's a pretty worthy game, right? Japan map certainly has done wonders. I love the variation of elevation and you know, it's a pretty good variation of scenery too, right? You get the fields, you get the forests, you get the snowy mountains and a city, and you know, little villages and other platforms around and everything. You know, it's a good mix of environments. Good stuff. Good stuff. I know some people were sort of disappointed that like the lake on the western end of the map isn't completely drivable, right? You can only like see one end of it. You can't really drive the whole way around it. It looks like the kind of thing where you'd be able to drive around it, but it's not part of the map, unfortunately. It's a bummer. It is a bummer. But honestly, the map is already huge enough as it is. And even though it is huge, I don't know, it still feels like there's a lot to do in it, right? It doesn't feel overwhelming, I guess. Just enough things in there, I think, anyway. Just thinking, no Forza has ever had a junkyard on the map. That's true. I think the closest we got was like the things in Australia, right? They had the oil platform and the construction site. But nothing really came close to having like a full-on junkyard. So those are like pop-up sites that feel like, yeah, they were specifically set up so you could do like playground games in them. Trying to think, are there any places in Forza Horizon 6 that feel like they would be uniquely set up to do playground games in? I'm thinking that rocket platform would probably be a good one of those. Maybe Legend Island? That might be another one. And probably like one of those runways too, right? Maybe like one of the drag areas might be another playground games area. I'm sure there will be others. There's always others. Yeah. Wow. I think that's everything I have to say about Forza Horizon 6. It's a good one, you know. Good Forza Horizon. It'll keep me occupied for years to come. I'll probably keep playing it until they start repeating events, and then maybe I'll fall off, like I did with 5, to be honest. I'm shocked I kind of was able to put as much into 5 as I did. Just played that all the way through. Still a crazy thing to think about, right? We're here. we got the witnessed release of a new Forza Horizon in my streaming period. I think I got my start early on playing Forza Horizon 5, and now here we are playing the sequel, Forza Horizon 6. Oh, we also played Motorsport 2023 in between there. Played through that. Quite a bit of it, actually. Went through the entire series there. I also played a little bit of Forza Motorsport 7. Need another short of me like, oh, like when I did bonus boards in 5. Are you talking about like the one where the counter went all screwy and stuff and showing I had like 600 boards to smash or something? That one was appropriately wacky. Yup, yeah. Ah, bugs, am I right? What do you mean there's 600 boards? Where are you hiding them? Like, dang, man. Trying to think though. What kind of DLC would folks be hoping for? What kind of gaps could they fill in for this game that maybe could be explored some more? I remember saying a lot in 5. Boy, howdy, I hope they do an urban expansion. That would be so amazing, but maybe we don't need that as much anymore, considering we have a really expansive city now. A surprisingly substantial city with a substantial highway network, so I'm kind of satisfied in that area. We already had Rally in the last game. We've done like a tropical island getaway in 2 and 4. 5 had Blizzard Mountain, but obviously we have a snow-capped area, so that's not quite as necessary now. It's like, what else could they cover, though? What else? Where could they go? What sorts of environments could they give us that we haven't seen before, or haven't been touched on in a while? Still say 4 had some of the best spots, like the quarry and the wind farm. Oh yeah, I like the quarry. I quite like the quarry. That was a pretty good one. Wind farm was nice too. I always go back to 3. I still think even now, 3 was kind of the peak when it came to maps. Just some incredibly varied areas and really memorable locales. Like their city was pretty cool, and I like the airplane graveyard they had. And as I said before, the quarry and the construction site were, or not the quarry, the oil platform and the construction site were pretty unique, all things considered. Right. It's like pretty wild, right? Just seeing like how the entire map was kind of had quadrants, right? It had the upper quadrant of desert and sort of like farmland and city, and the lower quadrants of like jungle and open fields. And of course, you had like the cliffside road, and at parts of it. I had to admit, I go out of my way every now and then just to download Forza Horizon 3 on the PC so I can just take a drive through that map every now and then, because, yeah, man, that map still might be my favorite, my personal favorite. Like, they're all enjoyable, right, in their own way, but I think that one is just super memorable for me. Oh, is it the wrecked ships? Oh, wait, here's the voice cast. Wait, Larry Chen plays himself. Huh. He's like a proper famous guy in real life? Huh. I didn't realize that. Whoops. Yeah, it wasn't an airplane graveyard. It was a ship graveyard. I remember. Yeah. Guess that makes sense. A game like this has a large number of people working on it. You got the sound studios and the 3D studios and the voice studios and you know the researchers and photographers and and all the folks like that. Just having to work in tandem to make sure that this game can hold together. Hold together with duct tape and a dream, probably. I feel like a game like this, right? Especially at its size and its scale. Sometimes it feels like a minor miracle that it works to the degree it does, right? Like, obviously there's going to be a bug here and there, and maybe enough of a bug that kind of really impacts your enjoyment of the game, but sometimes I feel like it could be so much worse, you know? Probably like a lot of stuff that they managed to catch during testing and were able to properly squash before it got released onto the world. Okay, now we're getting into the licensing part of it, so we must be reaching the end of it. Yeah, the hardest part, legal and licensing. Unfortunately, it's always the licenses, especially car licenses. Ah, inactivity detected. Wait. No, I want to stay in here. How? Hey, I'm moving the thing. Oh my god. All right. How is this? Okay, you know what? Oh. Does it just disconnect me from the online session? Is that it? Whoops. They accidentally quit out of the credits for no reason. Well. Alright. You know what? You could really feel the humidity at night in the jungles in 5. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Certainly, especially with like the expeditions, right? They really got the mood right there. Especially at the end of that one where you had the lightning crash down. You're like, oh man, we gotta get out of here. I think they managed to ratchet up the tension there pretty appropriately. But yeah, alright. I think that is going to be a playthrough of Forza Horizon 6. I hope you have enjoyed your time in Japan. I know I have, but now we must be off to other destinations. We'll be back here. We'll be back here for sure, but for now, I think I'm gonna head over to BRB. I'll get back in the live TD mode to see y'all out, so I'll see you in a few.